A nice view of his belly button. Jump back over here and watch us go live. Live from my basement, it's Thursday night! Woo! Yeah! Welcome to Dave's Imaginations. I think I like this view better for this part. For this part of it, I like this view better. Oh, and there, you can even see 3 of the 4 people here. Welcome to Dave's Imaginations tonight. Let's see. Everyone that's at Industry Brewing, give us a shout out. Can't hear you. Yeah. Not surprised.
Maybe they're not on Discord.
Dave's Imaginations presents a Dungeon Crawl Classic. Last week, we had Sailor on the Starless Sea. But those sailors have crash-landed onto an island, on a beach, where they found a cave. And the patron of our wizard, Nodding Elf.
Yep.
Nodding Elf said, hey, there's a fairy captured in that cave. And do me the favor of rescuing them, and I'll owe you one. And so that's what we've done. I feel like I need a light right here. I need a light because I got shadows. It's shading my double chin.
Right over there.
Oh yeah.
Reposition it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine because we were not going to stay on this camera. We are going to slip over to our. No. We're going to play our intro.
That's right.
Time for intro. Okay, so camera's on. We can flip over the game layout bar, and flip over to the game itself. And here we go. Right there we are. So we crash landed onto the shore of the beach, and on the beach, I don't know, 100 feet back, there was a cliff line. In that cliff line, there was a cave entrance, and your Nodding Elf's fairy godmother, Gloriana, said, hey, there's a fairy in there that needs some saving. And you guys said, we're up to the task. And so you entered the cave. And in the very first room you saw were these five crystal tubes, vases, obviously to store something. But they were like growing out of the cave walls. Don't know what those are about yet. And so you push forward into, and you find that this is a network of narrow cave tunnels, and there's a waterway flowing through this cave network, and some of you did cannonballs off the 15-foot ledge into the water. Thankfully, the water was deep enough. Thankfully, your DM was kind enough to make the water deep enough. As you watch, you notice the fluorescent turtle that was floating by and around, and you crawled to the other side, and you were attacked by lizards. And this is where I go, do we start combat with Out West? Does he have any players in this part of it? He doesn't seem like he does.
You could show the 3D thing.
I could show the 3D thing. The challenge with the 3D thing is that thing is so late. All right, we're going to do it because we have time. And if the system blows up, well, you'll just have to bear with me, and we'll just start all over. All right. So the Dungeon Alchemist is a program on Steam, and I have a whole video for my many viewers out there. You might check out my video on Dungeon Alchemist. It's pretty darn cool. I made this map with Dungeon Alchemist, and we'll see how it does. If I go to my library, Home, Steam Home, and Dungeon Alchemist, and play. Let's see if it comes right up with this. I have this nice big 55-inch screen, and everyone's looking at my computer monitor. All right. Loading. Dungeon Alchemist loading. This is not the map. So this is a default map, or rather, this is the last map I was playing with. But we want to open up a file, open up a map. Let's hopefully it remembers my recent maps. Do you remember? Wailing Caverns 2? No, I think we want a dam file. Yeah.
What?
I'm not in the right spot. I'm not in the right spot. Documents, Dungeon Alchemist, Wailing Cavern. I thought it was a dam. That damn file. Open up. All right. This is Dungeon Alchemist. Let's close this up. And so there's tools you can use. Zoom out a little bit. Tools you can use to carve this cave network out of Earth. And so that's what I gave this. Oh, spoilers.
The whole map is there.
The whole map is there. All right, but you can see now if I turn on this cinematic mode. Oh, hold your dinner. As I go sideways. Yeah. So let's turn around and go backwards, and we'll zoom into it. Zoom, flying. Rotate, no. Rotate, no. Rotate, no. Come on. Use my mouse. Okay, that worked. So there's where we entered. We came in there. Let's go up a little bit. Came through here, walked through here. Oh, okay. Yeah. And that's where I didn't have anything to put those. That's where those 5 crystalline things were. All right. Rotating around. And so this is the cave network. We're coming in here. And that's where the mosquito swarm was. Mm-hmm. And, taking that step forward. Duke. That's where those kind of slide down into the water. And this is where we climbed up. And we jumped off. Your guys jumped that far into the water. And that's where the ledge is, where you guys were having the battles with the lizards. So, pretty coolness. I had fun making that. And that's a reason why I wanted to play this, because I had fun making this map. Now, if we have any World of Warcraft fans, Wailing Caverns is So in World of Warcraft, they have these adventures where you pull a team together and you go on a quest inside, call it a dungeon, right? And so you go through a portal and you go in. One of those dungeony things is called Wailing Caverns. I use that map as inspiration for this. Oh, Wes? Wes, are you on? Are you listening? That'd be a no.
He said it. He
is on his
he's
way.
just leaving the airport. So if he's at Peoria Airport, I'm assuming, then he's a good 20 minutes out, right?
At least, yeah.
Press on.
So, that is Dungeon Alchemist. And if I fly up... Oh, I don't think I went up.
So is your video like a how-to or a
No,
intro to?
it is really just
This is what it's like.
a review.
Gotcha.
And I used it to make a tavern. A tavern we played in. So that's where you met Yagolf and so so I had fun. And then I was able. You might remember. Dungeon Alchemist is pretty cool because you can import your own images. So there's one of the items you can put in your scene is a picture frame, and you can put your own pictures in that picture frame. So I did. This picture
Yeah.
is a picture in picture frame in that tavern. Super geeking out. I thought that was way cool. Anyway, so this is
meta.
anyway. So that is Dungeon Alchemist. All right, good idea to kill a few minutes. Oh, now we're back there, but I'm just gonna file, exit, Steam, quit, finishing Steam Cloud Sync. Why are you syncing? What are you syncing about?
Ooh.
I beat you to it. I don't know why it's syncing.
It's the Titanic.
Molly's been
Uh-oh.
going crazy over Titanic, all the history. There's been a lot of talk about it.
All right. The other thing I did is I put walls in my caves. So no longer, Ken, if you're in here, you probably can only see.
Let me look.
You
Oh,
can't.
yeah.
Yeah. So as I move
Cool.
the light source around, so these torches are the actual light sources. All right. And I know that we have a dwarf that can see. And actually, if I click on the dwarf, you might notice all of a sudden this guy, he's shaded from the light, but you can still see him in the gray tones. All right. But you notice you can't see our halfling because this big old rock's in your way. Right. But if I click on the barber, oh, there's our halfling.
I like that.
Yeah, I like
It
it.
just helps
Cool.
with the mental visuals.
I like it too, but when I select something off screen, you see everything. Right? So the only cure for that is if
Run away?
I make this a player screen and I make this a dungeon master screen and I don't let you see it.
I wouldn't like it as much because I like to use your screen. But
Yeah. All right, Wes. We're killing as much time as we can. So, let's digress a little bit.
Where's the?
not the-
Where's he in the order? The turn order.
We haven't established a turn order.
Put them at the end.
Yep.
That means he rolls a 1.
Yeah, all right. Roll initiative. You got all right. Roll initiative. So actually, Christian, or who owns the snake beast man, the rhino beast man,
The rhinos are mine.
and the
Well,
snake
one.
beast man?
I don't know who that is. It's probably Wes. Oh, those are
Did I
Wes's
get-
Busher.
Oh, that's right. I think mine were still on. I don't think any of mine jumped over.
Okay, guys, this is an example of something you should have wrote a note down on.
I know the rhinos are mine.
Yeah, I did try to pair them up like that to keep it simple.
I've got the elephant.
Okay, yeah. I had
Noel has the elephants, or Noel has the rhinos. Ken has the elephant. I've got the insectoid. You've got the dragons and an ape.
Who had the snake?
There's the ape. Who's the dragon? Which one's the? Oh, over here. Mine-
Wes has the snake.
There you go. Yeah, so. Okay, let's roll initiative.
And I roll a 18.
And Wes rolls an 11.
What do we add to it?
We'll make it a 12. Your initiative score.
Which is under the combat basics.
Your best one of all your creatures, too. And the beastmen actually have a +1.
Oh, there. That's right there.
Well, in that case, a 12.
If you get into the Discord, I did post the screenshot of the beastmen stat line. They have, although it doesn't have their hit points, which is 3, and it doesn't have their, they don't have a weapon, so I think I said their damage was a D4 +1 for just a hand strike. All right, Glenn, what'd you roll, bud?
8.
8. Wes got a 12, 11, and I made it a 12. Noel?
18.
18. Christian
15.
and Ken.
12.
12. All right. Oh, we got two 12s.
Put him ahead.
Ken, you are now at 13.
Yay!
And we're going to make this 9. All right. Sort, descending. So, Noel, you just saw the Beastman bite it by one of those.
It was the one that's to the right of him. It wasn't that one. It was that one.
Okay.
And he should be, he was on that, right? He was on that Beastman.
All right.
So I'm going to come up and sneak up and backstab.
So you're going to go around behind him
Yep.
and backstab.
Dagger in mouth coming out of the water stealthily.
Yeah?
So first, I roll on 16s, right?
Yeah, because you're using two weapons.
So the first one is 15,
Yeah.
and I do D10. That's 8.
Yeah, so that's all you needed to do as you stuck your knife into its gut and kind of skewer it and kind of flick it to the ground and get it off your Beastman.
And then I will move into the shadows. Hide in shadows.
So a good place to do that might be up here.
Yep.
All right, just
And
a little
what do I
peek.
see?
That's what you see so far.
Okay. I see something over there.
Yeah, there's
I can't-
you see another turtle
should
in
be
the
able to
water.
see
They
it.
kind of glow in a fluorescent way. All right, and
should
often
see
there's a blue glow somewhere on the island out. You can tell there's water there again.
Okay.
All right, Wes, your Beastman runs over here. He makes you're a cleric. You have some sort of weapon.
Well, he could try to save my Beastman, right?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Right.
And roll 1d. I'll give him a +1. Roll. We're looking for 10. He hits with.
I have the Beastman didn't go. Sorry.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And we'll give him a d6 damage. For 2 points of damage, it's still up. So your Beastman will come finish the job.
Sure.
Beastman, I mean, they're both still right there. Your Beastman, a d20 +1.
18.
18 hits, a d4 +1.
5.
Yeah, I picture that Beastman grabbing him and maybe even eating it. Or sticking it on his, ramming it with its thorn. That's another thing I was thinking I'd do with these characters. You know, when you look at them and you see an obvious ability like this, they'd have some sort of charging ability. Seems like if you want to use that to do it, describe it and we'll do it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah.
The Beastman, the snakehead, smacks him around a little bit, and then the Rhino man charges up and spears him under his
Gores
chin and thrashes him up about, throws him on the ground.
Does the hokey pokey.
And throws them all over.
All right. All right. So that was. Oh, did I skip? I'm sorry.
Well, the rest of Wes's turn.
Wow.
Yeah, Wes was supposed to be further down.
Yeah, I thought
Wes
he would
was,
be
yeah,
one.
Wes and so we had Noel, and then I jumped to Wes, but really it should have been Christian. Sorry, man.
That's all right.
Yeah, so there's one more on this wall, and as it clings to the wall and its eyes are kind of walking this way, right? It really blends in well to the. So you are here.
Nope. I'm
That
right
is
behind the
one-
rock.
Well, this is one of your characters.
Oh, did I get the blacksmith? When did I get the blacksmith?
Is the blacksmith?
No, I'm the blacksmith.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? I see your cursor.
Yeah, your curses are
Oh,
under it.
Underneath it. All
I
right.
thought the same thing. I was, oh,
I will move it away.
Here, let me do it. There we go.
There you go. That much better. Thank you. As we click on that,
Welcome.
we can see what it sees. But it's actually Christian's turn. You have the rutabaga farmer,
Yep.
and down here you have your dwarf. Do you have something else?
Nope.
All right.
Oh, the insectoid's mine.
Insectoid.
Sorry.
Who would you like to start with?
Well, we'll send the farmer across.
So, remember, this is a 15-foot drop. Kerplunch. What's he wearing? Probably nothing, right? Probably no armor.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
my knowledge.
And so that's... And then he swims across. And, yeah, once he pulls up the shore, he's right there.
Okay. So,
Does he have a weapon?
yes, he has his pitchfork.
All right.
So he'll...
Pokey time.
Pokey time. All right. And do we apply the strength modifier if he's got one?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 10 to hit.
10's exactly what you need.
Woo! Okay. And we go. Swim took a lot out of him. That's a lot out of him. That's a 0.
Minimum of 1.
Okay, so 1.
All right.
So he
All right.
pokes it for 1.
He doesn't have a lot of experience with this. He often doesn't need to do more than 1 point of damage to the little rats in his farm.
All right.
Okay, and then who's next?
My insectoid guy. He's not relishing. Let's put him up where the farmer was at the edge of the cliff. He's not going to jump in just yet. And then let's bring the dwarf.
Merry Christmas. Your insectoid has climbing speed
Oh,
of 30 of whatever.
okay. Okay, good to know. And then the dwarf will come up and be in the open space between the torches.
Okay.
And I think that's a good turn.
All right. That was Christian. Ken.
Okay. So, Mr. Guy down here, Blacksmith is gonna walk around to that one and take a swing. 20, not a 29, D20. That's an 8.
Yeah, you poke the wall very hard.
Yeah, it's very effective.
I mean, you're a blacksmith. You'd rather hit the wall.
True. Yeah, he's trying to chip a notch, bring the roof down. And then I think my beast man is gonna start working his way down to where the action is. And same with the barber. They'll both start working their way down.
Well, there's options there. Is he going to jump 15 feet into the water, or is he going to go around through mosquitoes, or go down the slide?
Oh, barber's gonna go down the slide. The beast man will jump though.
Yeah, so the barber goes down, and he slides down, and whoosh, he ends up in the water. Right? Your beast man can push through 5, 10, jump, splash. 15, 20, 25. Boy. Sure.
Climbing over the dead carcass.
Alright. And then you said, is the stats he posted in chat appropriate for him as well?
Yeah. They're all the same. But look at the picture and we'll decide if he has some sort of... Like, he has tusks. So, if skewering with his tusk, I'm going to say that's a D6. Instead of a punch, that might be a D4.
Alright. So here's his roll.
Nice.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
17.
Yeah.
+1.
Alright. And then a D6.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a 2.
And he'd already... The thing had already been hit once, so that's enough to put this out.
Alright. He lets out a mighty an elephant.
Trample on. Stomps all over.
All right. Did you have another character? Oh yeah. Anything else?
No, that was all three.
All right. The other one scurries away, but this is where. This guy, kind of right in front of the barber, this orangey gelatinous guy carrying a basket, like it's almost like let's call it a bucket, a pail, and he kind of comes right from out of the wall, and where he leaves, you can see a little orange residue on the wall. When I click it, oh, that's no good.
You give him the fig of war.
And he comes to the wall and he looks around at everyone, and his expression immediately becomes frantic. Like, what do I do? What do I do? And he kind of trots between the rhino and the barber, kind of splashes in the water a little bit. Beastman, I mean,
No.
and
No opportunity.
And so he looks left, he looks right. He seems very nervous. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And he comes over to these dead creatures, and he dumps a pail of insects on them. And these tiny little insects scurry all over him. Worms and insects and centipedes. And he looks up to the blacksmith, and he runs right into this wall.
Oh, into the wall.
Through the wall, into the wall.
Interesting.
Secret door.
Well,
perhaps?
and that's good you didn't attack him, because then he might have thrown his
Insects on?
his bugs on you.
I said he bugged out.
Well, he didn't try to engage anybody. He's not harmless. He's harmless. I should say.
Seemingly, at least so
He's a
far.
garbage man. He's doing his job.
Len?
He's a janitor.
Yeah. Okay, so
Ecologically,
I guess we don't know if there's another way around at this point.
Well, now you can explore.
Yeah. So
Well, I would say you can see, this turtle has probably disappeared at this point.
okay. Yeah, but we can't. So the wizard is where is he?
get the text. You did.
The wizard, where is he?
He might be
We're all
over
dead.
here.
Like what time?
Keep going. I thought I
I
saw.
thought
All
he was
threats,
right here.
immediate threats. Are
Yeah, I thought he was.
taken
He
care
was sitting at the top of the slide.
I thought he was too.
I thought I saw him right here. Go north of that guy. Yeah, in there in the dark somewhere.
He
Can find
was.
somebody that can see in there. There he is. Okay,
Now, you don't have dark vision.
I believe that's true.
So, a question we had, Wes, is I know we said we had 2 torches, and I'm pretty sure one of your guys was carrying one. I don't know where the other one was.
I don't know if I had one. I know Philomena had a torch, but she used it back in the other.
Before we entered the cave, we made 2 makeshift torches.
I don't know if she got one of those. I don't know if we decided who got those.
Well, I generously put one out here in the middle of everyone.
Okay.
We should decide who has these torches.
Well, I was going to say, so the wizard doesn't want to particularly jump in the water, and if everybody else is going to jump in the water, he'll take one of the torches from whoever.
Now, you now have a torch.
And so there's nothing on this. So I want to. I guess I'll go explore the other side. Want to head
So,
west?
Mosquitoes.
all right, you remember there's mosquitoes over there.
There are.
Yes.
Oh,
They will eat you
there's a big swarm. Okay. Well then,
and poison
Or
you.
you take your chances with the slide.
Go first, Lynn.
I guess the slide, you got a better chance to keep the torch up out of the water on a slide than jump off 15
we
feet.
established that this water was deep enough that you could jump off a 15-foot cliff
Yeah.
and be okay.
Yeah. But if you jump off a 50-foot cliff, you're definitely going under and the
Yeah,
torch is going
you're
with
right.
you.
So you think
Versus-
you swim with the torch held above the water?
Okay.
Okay.
You lay on your back.
You could.
Oh, yeah, what the heck. I will try to go slowly down the slide so I can try to keep it low.
Just
Now,
a small adjustment. The notes say we make 3 torches from rope strips on the end.
nice.
So there's a third one. For
There's a third one.
I think one would go to Philomena.
So first of all, the barber used the slide to get into the water. You're not trying to use the slide. The slide is slippery. You're going to make a DC 10. I want you to roll a D24 because you said you're being careful.
Okay. Can you push 24 in there, or someone give me a 24?
I can do it.
So is that the
12.
magic?
12
word? We
and-
just have to say we're being careful every time when we get a D24. I carefully stab him.
Pretty sure that's good.
So, what I
20,
a
12.
12 plus my
Reflex.
reflex
Or
is
dexterity.
2.
Agility. Yeah.
got a 14.
So I mean, you're holding on the side. You're easing your way down. One hand on the thing, one with the torch going up, and it once you hit the water though, it drops off fast. And now you're swimming. You're being careful. Now when you get about here, you can see that off to the side. This is a tall wall here. This is probably 15, 20 feet up again. But there's definitely some cave space above there.
Okay.
As you swim across,
Yep.
and you don't get full movement because you're being careful. You're swimming,
Swimming with one arm. Yeah, that's fine.
and now you're soaked, right? You're
Okay. Is that the one with the skull's already dead? The
Yeah.
lizard thing? Okay.
yeah.
Did you end up killing the turtle?
No,
No,
the
it's
turtle
swam off.
swam off.
Okay.
Okay.
There was an orange blob
Well,
that
I don't
came
want
through with a
to.
basket of worms and dumped it on
And went
dead
into a
people,
wall.
and then went into the
Okay.
came out of a wall.
So that's good for him. I have this, whatever we're calling him, one of the winged ones,
dragon.
right? Dragon one, yeah. He'll just toss his butt on the slide and go full in, woo, water park,
The
and
splash
then
puts out the fire.
he's gonna swim over here to the east.
Oh.
He wants to go.
All right.
He's gonna give that wall a try.
Now he doesn't have any special sight, so he can only see that far because it's dark.
Well, I guess I should have asked. He's a dragon guy. Can he fly?
So in the previous night we established he falls with
He
style.
can glide.
So
Okay.
so where other people fall to their death, he can.
Flying squirrel it, but he
Yeah,
can't.
yeah, right.
He can't fly straight up off the ground.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. So, but yeah, maybe he's got some claws. Maybe he can
Yeah.
clamber his way up. He'll go.
These are he goes to this wall
Yeah.
and it's sheer. He can't. There's no
So
climbing
it's not happening. Well, then maybe he'll just keep swimming.
into the darkness. Swim into the
I
darkness.
don't suppose he has dark vision, huh?
No.
Yeah.
No.
That sounds like a bad day.
Yeah. So maybe he'll just hang out there
All right.
for now.
When the DM starts singing it.
And then I had the one back here that looked like an ape, all the way in the back. Yeah.
The ape. I didn't give
Yep.
you the 2 of the beastmen. I would have thought I'd given you the same ones.
So,
I thought I had that one that looked like an ape.
hang on. I got it.
Oh, who's the other beast? I think we're
I thought I said to keep it easy. I gave you a similar.
Naughty Elf has dragons and an ape.
Oh, you had all
the
3.
extra-
Oh,
yeah, you had the
dragons
extra
plural. Oh,
because-
well.
Yeah, because you befriended them.
Okay. So how about this? He goes and grabs another torch.
Which one?
The other dragon guy.
But that's. Oh,
The other dragon guy. All right.
And he's gonna see like if he can put it in his teeth and like glide over to the other side and skip the water.
Ooh, that's a cool idea.
That's a cool idea. I like cool ideas.
15 feet.
No. He
No,
wants
he's
to
gonna
jump
ju-
off
he's
the
gonna
ledge.
Jump off the
Oh,
ledge and
this
slide
ledge.
Over.
Yeah, he's gonna try to hang glide it over to the other side.
Nice.
I don't see why not. Give me a D20, don't suck.
How about an 18 plus
That's good
whatever
enough.
a beast man had?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was don't roll a natural one type of thing as you slide over with the torch. Okay, feels like a pretty good turn.
Yep.
All right, you still have your 8-man. Here's coming up from the left.
Yeah, he'll go and he will try to imitate without the torch, but he'll try to imitate what the dragon guy just did and not realize that he can't fly until he jump off and belly flop
Belly flop.
into the water.
All
Surprised he can't fly.
right, I'm not gonna give you a point damage, but because it's fun. Splash. All right. Okay, so that they dealt with the lizards. Okay, the creepy dude came through, dumped the insects on it, and those insects are starting to have a meal on these dead creatures. Now, as a group, do we want to keep initiative so we can have a turn order, or should I open it up? We're no longer in combat, I guess is what I'm saying. But sometimes initiative is nice just to
I don't mind it.
make sure everyone gets a turn. So, Noel, you watched all this go down. You do see that there's...
Did he get the rest of his character's turn? We did the one. But
Oh, right. We used the beastman that was close, but... So, yeah, I'll let you finish out your turn, Wes. You have Philomena, and your butcher has watched the rest of them kind of jump across. Philomena here.
Yeah. Okay.
Butcher here.
And then I have the snake beast man run across. Okay.
The snake beastman is
He
here.
helped kill the.
Right. Well, my main thought right now is we need to get the torch across.
I mean, you could throw it. Maybe.
Maybe we could try to replicate
What the wizard did?
what the wizard did.
I mean, you do have 2 torches. Maybe you want to save this for later. Do you need 3 torches?
That's fair. Probably not. But if it's wet, it's probably gonna be hard to relight. So at a minimum, we need to keep it dry, right?
Okay.
So what skill did you use? Was it agility?
So he said he went down the slope carefully, and he did a reflex to make sure that he didn't slide down. I gave him a D24 because he was being careful.
Philomena is going to do it. She's better.
Do the same thing that the wizard did.
She's better reflex.
All right, so go ahead and do your reflex. I set the difficulty at 10.
Yeah, that'll do it. 19 plus minus 1.
All right, so you come across and you end up about here as you pull yourself out. How about your butcher? Just jump and go?
Yeah, butcher will jump go.
And up there sound good?
Yep, that's good.
All right. Made up the turns. Noel, to you. Good
I
idea.
will. So what I see is a cliff in the water.
Well, this isn't a cliff.
Oh, it's not.
It's kind of a gentle slope into the water.
Okay.
You do see a turtle out in the middle, and something glowing off to the.
And across the way is
Yeah.
a gentle slope as well.
It's you can climb up. Well, certainly you can climb up.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking about everybody. So I go. Psst. There's a passage through here, and I see something lit up. And so I'll gesture to my rhino guy to come with me, and I will let him go first.
He can't. He doesn't have dark vision.
Yep, but I'll be like 10. I'll be his eyes.
He slips into the
So
water.
he's gonna move and dash, and I'm gonna move down into the right. The idea is to get across.
So you're in water.
Yeah, we're both trying to go across to the light.
Yeah. To here?
Yeah.
All right. A couple things you see is literally in the ground, you see some blue eyeballs, like 5 of them, poking out of the ground, and the pupils kind of just
And
Look-
they notice us? Yeah.
look. It seems to look at you.
Creepy as in, like, Monsters Inc. creepy? Or creepy as in,
Eyeballs.
you know,
Blue eyeballs.
Day of the Dead creepy?
I mean, these are eyeballs coming out of the ground. These kind of look like Monster Inc. kind of creepy, but what do you know?
Well, as a recently new adventurer, the last 48 hours have been pretty crazy. So I'm starting to get used to the crazy
Yeah,
things happening, and this is like even crazier because it's like dark and there's fluorescent stuff.
yeah. But what you see in the middle of this island is this.
Is the fairy?
Is the fairy in some sort of stasis?
All right.
Can you see that, Ken?
Oh, on Discord?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yes.
Where that's in the water?
No,
she's stuck in that pentagram up there.
Oh, like a fairy who's trapped in a cave.
Yeah, they
Oh,
won.
cool.
So I'll tell the beast. I'll grab the beast man and basically tell him to stop, and then I'll.
he's happy because he can't really see very good.
Yeah.
So he's kind of got one hat mostly in the water
Yeah.
and looking. All right,
Eh.
good turn.
Yeah.
Good turn.
Agreed.
Uh,
I'm hiding it, Chad.
Christian,
Just trying to hide.
do you communicate back at all?
I can't communicate this too far. I'd have to yell.
Or no, but
Good.
so at least the beastman and the blacksmith are aware that
Yeah.
the thief guy, the halfling, went that way.
And his rhino friend.
I see that as an elephant, if that's what you mean.
Me. My rhino.
Oh, and you're Rhino Man. Yeah, of course. So, Christian,
Yeah,
what do you do? Here's your rutabaga farmer.
right. And you said you hallued back or
Yeah.
something?
Well, when I said, "Hey, there's something over here. There's a light over here," and then both
Okay.
of us left.
All right, so the farmer will head towards where Chip was.
Okay, 5, 10, 15.
Um,
Probably go to the edge, wouldn't you?
yeah, that's about as
Go
far
to
as
the edge of the water, and then you can pretty much see what they see.
Yeah. All right.
Dark, but
Yeah. Okay. So that's
You should be
normal
able to see
movement. That's good. No need to rush. And then my insectoid guy, you said he's still way over on the worst. You're still way over here. Now you said he was a good climber.
Yep, he has a climbing speed. Climbing speed 30.
climbs over the roof of the ceiling.
Just like an ant, right?
I heard him say 30 whatever, so I think it could be
Yeah,
like 30 miles.
whatever. 30 kilometers.
30,000 feet. Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna send him. He's gonna go. If he can go up and over, maybe this is a archway. I don't know.
Well, yeah. So from here, the roof is probably 20 feet up, and then you have all the I don't know, stalagmites, stalactites, whatever
These are
that.
just
Well, they are
across.
right, and you'd have to maneuver your way out,
Yep.
right, and it's a little slimy. So yeah, you could do it eventually.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that what he's going to do?
Yes.
He's going to crawl across the top.
Yep.
All right.
So wherever.
So
put him
he makes
midway
it.
over
He
or
makes it
something.
to the ceiling here ish.
Okay,
All right.
that's fine.
And what's the dwarf do?
That's a great question. Because he's already done his time in the water.
Has he developed a little bit of a water phobia?
He's just not a fan, not a phobia, just not a fan.
Ken, you're on deck.
Check.
But there's no no, short of going through a cloud of bugs, which are mean, there's no real way to get over there, is there?
Everyone else seemed to manage.
Yeah. All right. Yep. He will attempt to.
Dwarves don't float very well.
Yeah.
Because they're made of rocks.
They're very dense.
We're good with rocks. Yeah.
Splish.
To get rid of your.
You dog frantically doggy paddle the other side.
You always carry 20 pet rocks with you.
Did you have a third guy? Yeah. What did? Your other guy.
Farmer went up.
All right. I think that's your turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they look so pretty.
Ken. Yeah,
So my three guys are going to follow the halfling.
So the blacksmith comes through. Your elephant dude comes through. Who's your third guy?
The barber, he'll catch up.
All right.
Well,
yeah.
he will attempt to catch up.
He gets to about there. The other two get into the water.
There's something with an eyeball in the ground over there. They can't see me, probably.
Yeah.
Too dark, I can't see anything.
All right.
Come to my voice.
There's a little
Faint
torchlight coming through.
There's a faint light from where the ferry's entrapped.
Yeah, I could even, I don't know if I knew how, I could add some light to that. But
That's all right. Not on the fly.
yeah, not on a fly. All right, so is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, that was Ken. Wes.
All right. Yeah, Philomena, where is she at?
Philomena, right here with the torch.
Oh, right. She'll make her way up to the front.
Do you want to keep the torch going?
Well, seeing as there's no torches lit in the other room currently,
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want to dash?
Sure. Yep.
You want to be in the water or you want to be next to the water? Or would you like... So that's using 10 more feet of your dash. Now you have a choice to make.
Could she make it all the way to the island? Probably not, right?
Probably not, yeah. You could be in the water. You could be in this space, though.
Sure. There's probably nothing dangerous in the water.
Probably not. As you're swimming with one
Just a
hand.
neon turtle.
There's not like there's a creepo thing over here
Nope.
with a long tongue clinging to the wall.
By its tongue.
No bites, tongue? Or
Wait for its turn.
is it Frenching the wall?
Oh,
or-
it is. If you're done, it is its turn.
Salt Lake.
Well, that was only Philomena. Who else has he got?
Oh yeah. Who else you
There
got?
goes others.
Butcher.
Let's see.
Butcher. We caught up. I think. No, we didn't. It was
He's got
the
snake
barber. Barber. We caught. Was Barber yours?
head.
No,
Butcher.
Barbara was
The
Ken.
butcher
I moved the
says-
wrong person. Barber was
In the
here.
The
So
butcher's right there.
No,
No, that was on
barber
Ken,
up there.
oh,
Ken's turn.
Ken's turn. He moved up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Butcher's right there.
Butcher. What do you want to do with the butcher?
The butcher will hang out in the corner just short of the water.
Here.
Yep. And then where's Snaky? Did he survive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Snake Beastman will go as far as he can.
Well, he's either there or in the water.
Yeah, as far as he can go.
All right. So I'll put him here if you want him to be.
Could we put him on the other side of Philomena?
Here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay with that. Anyone else?
Chump block.
No, that's
We need
all.
some red shirts there.
Yeah, red shirts. From now
Anyone
on,
else?
can you put all our characters in red shirts? That would just be awesome.
All right. You're done?
Yep.
All right. So it's funny that you said that because it can absolutely, it seems to be, this blue creature seems to be suction cupped to the side of the wall, and it shoots its tongue out to somewhere in the ceiling, catches something, and it pulls itself up to the ceiling. It's somewhere above you.
It's hard to be scared when they're so darn cute.
Until they're
GM does say creepy.
Let's move. The turtle swims off
Galaxy Quest.
and goes so
That's what I was
underneath
thinking,
this
yeah.
wall. So blacksmith, you might have saw that.
He went through the wall? Under the wall.
Under maybe.
Okay.
And anyone else I want to do? Let's put him here. So the eyeballs sink into the rock, and then they go boop, 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 like six eyeballs pop out, and they're kind of just you can see the blue around, and there's just a little bit of the stock, enough to point the eyeball a little bit, and it kind of eyes turn and all track on. Like there's one on the Beastman, there's one on Chip. They're kind of checking you all out.
This isn't a beholder, is it?
Well, you don't know yet. Are there beholders in Dungeon Crawl Classic?
No, because they're copyrighted.
That's right. They're eye beasts
They're
or eye
betrayers.
monsters or Sully. Oh, no, that's also.
Yeah.
Wish.com beholder.
Oculancers.
Okay, that was Glenn. Your turn.
Okay. What to the west there is anybody tried walking over there? Or what's
Over here.
yeah?
This guy's gone.
Is that a cliff or just flat or what is it?
Oh, come on. This is the downside.
Oh, it's a dead end. Okay.
Well, I don't know. There's water keeps going.
Oh, there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of crowded in there.
Yeah. Okay. So dragon guy with the torch
This guy.
is gonna head west.
All right.
There could be a pile of treasure over there. You never know.
30. So you can easily get
Or a
here.
sexy dragon beast woman. You never know.
Okay.
Well, you didn't find
You can
anything
take the
interesting.
ruckus out of the
Just the
game.
water.
You can't-
And you can see,
Right.
this is kind of see a swarm of insects, flying insects on the other side of this, of the
Okay.
water. The water kind of curves off into the darkness.
Okay. And I look down in the water.
Yeah,
edge where
it
you-
seems pretty deep. I mean, you did see a turtle kind of go off in that direction.
Okay. Gorilla dude, he's in the water right now.
Yep.
Will climb up onto the shore and shake himself all like a dog.
Yeah, yeah.
And as he'll kind of follow the crowd into the other room, but he's not.
You can
Well,
be here if you want to, or
is-
here if you want to.
Where is that blue thing? Up in the
It's
ceiling
in the
somewhere?
ceiling
Oh, okay.
somewhere. Yeah,
So maybe
probably lost in the shadows of the ceiling. That'd be
Yeah.
really hard to see him.
Okay.
You can be here, or you can be here. Your choice.
That's cool.
Right here.
Yep.
All right. Do you have anyone else?
Yeah.
How about your wizard?
Wizard will be behind who's that?
Here,
He wants to be in the back.
or behind the barber even?
Yep.
All right.
And then I had my other dude, Beastman's over in the water over here in the east somewhere
In the dark. Yeah.
in the dark. There he is. So sheer cliff, and it's dark. So I guess he'll.
And guys, hello.
Yeah. So
Well,
I guess,
actually, you can't really talk.
so I guess he'll, since he can't climb the wall, he'll head back.
Start swimming back.
Yep.
I mean, put him here if you want.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, nothing else had it. I think that's your turn. All right. We're back to the top of the order with Noel, Chip, and company.
So
The
they're
eyeballs.
just observing, right?
So far.
I'll kind of give the Beastman a nudge and tell him, "Hey, go see if you can grab the fairy gently from the."
Try to break that.
He goes up and he puts his hand on it, and he needs to give me a reflex save.
I don't know what his reflex would be, but
0. So
11.
11. Bzzz, he takes 1 point of damage.
Okay.
And he looks back over you like, really?
many points does he have?
3.
Oh. 2 flyers, 1 crawler. I did write it down.
You did write it down. Good for you. Have some confidence in yourself.
Okay. So he's done. And then I'd like to climb up where he is as well. Not next to the... Yeah. I would try not to be indoor. And then look around and see what I see on the other side.
So you see this, it's almost like a canister, a force field type air barrier that when he touched it, it kind of was a shimmer that kind of shocked him back. And this very attractive fairy wings kind of out in comatose type of stasis, just floating in the air.
What do I see in the rest of the room?
The rest of the room, it's just a...
Yeah, with an egress.
Yeah. So there is
Inlet.
off to the side. And, yeah.
Is it in? Is there a current? Is it moving in?
The current is very slow.
Okay.
It's not enough to really talk about.
All right. Well, we found the ferry. But we can't get her out.
We can't.
At least not yet. She's got a force field.
Oh.
Some sort of magical barrier preventing
okay.
you from... That gave the rhino
Like the,
dude a little shock.
The Oculancer, he's just looking, right? He's not doing anything.
The Oculancer. Nice. Yeah, right now it just seems to be watching you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use the rest of our turn to move away towards the opening. The river opening.
Yeah, you've moved quite a bit already.
Yeah.
Plus, you spent time
Whatever
investigating.
you want to give me.
Yeah, so you want to move your beastman too?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll put you right at the edge of water.
Did you try poking the force field? I was reading something.
The rhino
beastman
dude
did.
Rhino
Gave him a little
Yeah.
shock.
Okay.
You took a point of damage. I don't need to take a point of damage.
All right, did you have another creature?
Nope.
No, just the two of you.
Yeah, one
Christian, you're up.
All right.
It's food for the worms.
Food for worms. Well. Is this area here level or
No,
that wall?
these
That's
are
all
walls.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Got it. Okay.
Which, if we were in 3D mode, you'd really be able to tell.
Right.
Actually, this island, if we were in 3D mode, you'd tell it was very. But you need to be able to walk around up here. So.
Right. He'll make his way to the
Farmer, will make his way to the
where the
right,
island where the
he
ferry
swims
is.
across.
Yeah.
Use your words.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm not a fan of pronouns.
Not when there's 12 characters running around.
All right.
Yeah, so he moved.
Yep. That's good.
No action.
Nope.
All right.
He might keep an eye. He'll keep an eye on the eyes.
Yeah, those eyes they're keeping an eye. They're keeping an eye on you.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Okay.
Don't touch that. He got shocked.
Yeah. Okay. And then insect guy is making his way across the ceiling. However far you're going to let him go.
oh yeah.
He's wherever. Oh yeah, he's back there.
All right, he's making his way across the ceiling.
Yep.
And he's gonna make it about. He's on the ceiling, so I'm gonna put him half on the wall.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good. And dwarf will move up.
Dwarf
Yep.
certainly gets to there. 5, 10, 15, 20.
20.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah, that's about all he can do.
Well, you can dash.
He could.
And he sees more water.
Yeah, not a fan. He'll hold here for now. Not much more. You know what? Whoa. Back that up.
Back the truck up.
Yeah, back the dwarf up.
All right. Climbs out of the water.
Did he see... I'm wondering if he could inspect where Orange Guy went into the wall to see if he sees like a secret door or any kind of.
So,
dwarves are good with rocks.
Yeah, like he'd be over here somewhere.
Yeah.
All right.
You have to
And we're
move
playing
on
a
that,
little
right?
bit loose with the movement. So he goes to where check out, and he sees an orangey slime on the wall.
Right.
Otherwise, the wall seems like a typical wet cave wall.
Okay. No sign.
No
of
sign of trapdoors, hidden doors.
edges or. Anything.
No, don't even roll. There's
Okay.
there's nothing
Fair
there.
enough. I thought that was,
Yep.
that was a good thing for him to try.
Absolutely, good role playing.
Try to level his skill.
Glenn's beast might go, hey.
Okay. So wherever he was, okay, 5'10". Okay, so maybe he can be behind the barber with the last of his movement. That's
Yeah,
good.
sure. Okay,
Yep.
Ken.
So, blacksmith and elephant dude. I want them to walk around.
They're swimming. You can't touch.
Okay, I would like them to swim around.
Yeah. 5, 15.
I guess
20,
about
25.
there, or 15 feet, whatever that gives
Yeah,
me.
right around here.
Is it like D&D where it's half movement if you aren't skilled in something?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
We're not exactly in combat, so I'll be a little loose with the movement.
Okay. And then, so if it's steep enough that they can't walk, how? So my barber is in some arbor. How does that work?
Yeah, you sink.
Going to sink and drown?
Yeah,
he
pretty much.
doesn't want to do that, so he'll just stay up there.
How do you get over there in the first place? I guess we didn't think about that.
At the time.
We're just going to add a little thing here. He's not prone. It's just a little symbol for me to remember he has some armor on. Okay? Is that it? I mean, you only used your movement. You have an action.
Yeah.
It's about here where you saw the turtle float underneath the wall and disappear.
Oh, okay, then elephant guy, because he can use his trunk to breathe, is going to stick his head under the water and look.
Yeah, well, he ducks his head.
See,
It's pretty dark down there, but there's probably a dark spot that looks like an underground tunnel.
Okay.
There's probably, I imagine there's little glowing fish throughout this. They only glow when light hits them, though. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yep.
So they definitely grab the light when they're hit by it. All right, I think that's your turn, Ken. Wes,
Yes.
you're up.
Okay. Philomena will cast Second Sight. So, using Sortilege, Haruspice, or...
I'm sure you didn't watch but I did a video using that spell exactly,
Okay.
and I made fun of the words because, come on.
I have no idea what either of
I
these
looked
are.
them all up.
Yeah.
That was 2 weeks ago. I don't know that I remember them.
Yeah.
They're all fortune telling
Right.
type of.
Yeah.
It's a second sight spell. It's exactly what you think it is.
Some other method to appropriate to the cleric. They augur the future. In doing so, the cleric gains insight about the consequences that their action will bring. So, D20.
I think you have a +1.
I think I have a +3
Oh, is it +2 now?
now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because it was +2, so now it's +3.
Okay. If you say so.
17 +3.
Okay. What's it
Natural
say?
20.
Unnatural 20, yeah.
Let's roll a D3 first. Right, D3. So a third eye appears on Philomena's forehead.
Nice. I mean, when in Rome.
Right, right. The cleric has a hint of possible outcomes. They must spend the following round concentrating on a choice that must be made in the next 30 minutes. For example, they may be deciding which direction to turn in dungeon, etc., the cleric gets a sense of whether the action will be to their benefit or harm. There's an 85% chance that the sense the cleric receives is accurate.
Okay.
So what Philomena is looking for, and Philomena will, I guess, I should have done it before. We'll go forward in to solid ground.
Good idea.
Um,
This seems like a likely spot.
yeah, and she is doing this to figure out what they need to do to free the whatever it was fairy from whatever it is.
Okay.
And so you have 85% chance that your vision is right.
85% that, yeah, chance.
Were you going over or under?
So the as you pray to Aristomus to give you insight of how to free this creature, she puts the vision of those canisters back in your head, and and you get the sense that they have to be filled.
Okay.
Filled with what?
You don't know.
Right.
You don't
No,
know
I know.
any
I
of
was
this.
just saying.
Yeah. So yeah, and this will take up her entire turn. I imagine she's sort of like meditating.
Yeah,
praying,
well,
yeah.
and the way that read it made it sound like I should really tell you on the next turn, but whatever. All right, did you have other characters?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we've got
Treat her
this.
too rough.
The snake beast man will slither up. Yes. And the butcher will stay put.
Okay.
No one come and lose an arm if you mess around with sharks.
All right. You hear a rustling from above. And hold on a second. I want to. Oh, come on. That is not what I meant to do.
Army of creatures? What creatures? Yeah, see no stinking creatures.
Coming out of here is that.
Nice.
All right. A big glob of gelatinous goo drops from the ceiling on Philomena.
Blop.
And I need you to do a reflex. Well, first of all, let's see how good of an aim this guy has.
Which
I mean,
Bobby.
she would
Slapping on her
fail
arm.
it, right?
that dude. Okay.
She is
Yeah.
spending her round concentrating.
Yeah,
on-
right. Yeah. So from above, a big glob of bluish goo drops from the ceiling. It hits the torch. And the torch goes out.
He's like me.
He's still in me.
What should I click on? There, that's a good one. Because everything just went dark. And you take 2 points of damage. As an acidy glob of goo just landed on your shoulder. Okay. And the eyeballs disappear and come over here, and they're looking around.
Oh, darn.
Everything just went dark. Noel, now everything went dark for them, but you can see. That's it didn't keep it.
Because you clicked back on the torch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so it's your turn, and Chip can see, but everything else is dark. You can see a little bit light of torchlight coming through the doorway.
Yeah. So I am going to.
By the way, the bulk of the dropping mass hit the torch. Like you were kind of incidental.
So
Collateral damage.
I see the turtle coming into the.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I'm going to try to hitch a ride on his shell.
Nice. Okay, when on its turn as it floats by you, I like it. Well, how about your beast man?
He's going to stay there and.
Yeah, he kind of puts his hand on your shoulder because he can't see for crap.
Right. I gotta leave him.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I can give him my torch, and I'll start it before I get into the water. Can I do that, or is that gonna be an action?
No, you didn't move.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Light your torch, hand it, and he kind of walks with, four. He's doing a tripod thing right now, holding this up.
Now, what happened to the blob that dropped on Philomena?
It's the blob that dropped. So you see this bluish goo all over her torch, but the whatever dropped it is
still up there.
Up there somewhere. Yeah.
Okay. And
yeah, if I were you, I wouldn't feel safe about this torch.
yeah, I would tell him to keep moving around, just walk around.
All right, he's taking the dodge action.
Yeah, take the dodge. Perfect.
All right, so any attack, I'll move down one on the slide.
And I'll get into the water and wait for the.
No, I vision you holding on to the edge. You're just kind of waiting. Okay, that was you, Christian.
Okay.
Light went out. Lights come back on.
Excellent.
And you know what? I should give this. There's probably 5 feet of bluish haze here.
Right.
You'd always be able to see.
Or,
I don't know if I can add that to this. It doesn't look like it.
All right. So the farmer will move. I guess that's right. West towards where the blacksmith and his guy are. So
Farmer is this guy.
to the left.
This guy.
Yep. Kind of keep an eye on them and
Yep.
in case of
Yep.
emergency, and then however far.
Did you eat?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I brought food.
Insectoid will make his way. He's down here.
Yeah.
Um,
He's still kind of the ceiling / wall,
yeah.
right? Is he still working his way over?
Yep. How far you can get.
Now remember, you're kind of doing through a maze of
Yep.
stalagmites.
Yeah. I get it. And then dwarf will come up just behind the barber. Yeah. And yeah, that's about it. We're just getting in position.
Ken?
Okay. Blacksmith and Elephant Dude are going to continue their trek around.
All right. You get about there.
And then I think the barber is going to take a deep breath and then try to run up to the center thing.
Ooh. So then that begs the question of how deep is it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it is no less than 15 feet. So this is going to be 15 plus this. Not that. So he slides into the water, and he goes. He slides all the way to the bottom. I said 15 plus that, so it's 30 plus feet down as he sinks to the bottom of the cavern.
Yikes.
All right, well, took a deep breath. He's going to trek his way in and start climbing up.
Yeah. Okay. He goes across, and the wall is so steep he's not going to be able to climb up.
Well, hopefully people will notice.
Yeah. Okay. And who's your other character?
Now that was could he I don't know if this is possible. Could he use his flail to like stab into the water and pull himself up? Or stab into the rock and pull himself up?
Yeah, so in the frantic, you start beating the side of the slope, because this is wet rock, mossy, gooey rock, and you start pounding at it, and so roll me a luck check. Roll under your luck.
Under my luck.
That's pretty low.
That's a 6, and his luck is a 7.
Nice. So you kind of, with both hands, you slam your mace into the wall, and it kind of sticks there a little bit. And so you can feel like you can climb up that mace, okay, that's 3 feet.
Yep. This is a predicament.
A little bit of a problem. Who's your other character? Oh, they already moved. All right.
Yeah, they already moved.
Wes, you're up.
Alright.
So you just got slimed. Your torch went out. It seems it's kind of ruined. At least that
particular.
You might be able to clean it off, put a new
Wrap on it.
Yeah, but
She'll just kind of.
drop it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you have this insight.
Yeah, so she'll say, Aristimus has given me the insight that we must fill the, what did you call
Canisters.
them? The canisters, the vases, whatever they were, in order to free the fairy.
Alrighty.
So right there, close, Chip's there, and maybe this rutabaga farmer, or easy eye shot, or easy ear shot. I don't know if Chip would respond.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of got that.
Eagles drafted somebody.
I wouldn't say anything.
All right,
Tell you the draft.
no one responds.
No one responds? No one cares?
No one's
Well,
just the farmer, Christian's character,
Right.
would be able to hear him, and Chip chose to be quiet. The other ones near you,
Focusing on
they really
getting around.
can't talk. The beastmen
Don't
don't
talk at all.
They don't verbally. They talk in grunts and moans and
Gestures.
gestures. Yeah.
Philomena will look kind of annoyed and like, okay, and she'll turn to the butcher.
So you kind of come over here and
Yeah.
shout across.
Yeah.
All right. And now, with a shout, these two would hear you.
Yeah.
The butcher and the chest maker.
Aristimus has told me that we must fill the canisters.
Any response?
Yeah.
With what? I can go back.
Aristimus did not tell me with what. Water, maybe?
It's a good place to start. It's what we have a lot of.
It's a lot of water, so.
Okay. That was Wes's turn.
The butcher will move to go back.
How far back would he like to go?
Just normal movement.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
No, we'll have to go through the bugs, right?
Well, which way do you want to go? So these guys are being devoured by insects. right?
Right.
You really don't want to stick your hand in there.
No.
Yeah.
I was thinking more on the other side though.
So this side?
well, not.
The path around.
I'm talking about like on the other side of the water. There's a
That
Yes.
slide.
You can go through the bugs here.
That's pretty much the only option. Right?
That's pretty much, yeah. This is going to be very hard to go up.
Yeah. So it doesn't need to go through the.
So you don't dash, but you move to there. Yeah?
Okay.
All right. And anything else for you? Did you have the insectoid? Who had the insectoid?
That's me.
No. Yeah, I had the snake.
Oh, where's your snake at?
Beast man, who's up there, will. Yeah, keep him there.
Okay. And that's Wes. All right. So dropping a glob. And this is +1.
Oh, he's holding the dodge action, right?
Yeah, so I went down 1 on the dice.
Okay.
That's a weird die. All right, so he misses. And I'm going to make a 25% chance that it hits Chip. So this is 1 through 25 out of 100. So there's a glob of drops. Well, and we'll just make it on the other side. So, and you hear a little acidy type of tingle on the ground.
Xenomorph. That's a problem.
All right. What else? Oh yeah, this guy kind of floats over here because this is fun. And so you step out on there. Give me a dexterity check, agility check, reflex check.
D20.
Yeah, and we'll set the difficulty at 10.
17 plus 3.
Yeah. So
He's
you do you jump on the back and you're light. You're halfling. It kind of sinks down and it stops for a second and its head kind of cranes back, looking for you, and then it kind of just and meanders. All right. Anything else I want to do? I think that's pretty. These guys. This guy kind of just goes over here and eyes pop, and we're back to the top of the or no bottom with Glenn. Glenn, your turn.
Okay. Are swarms treated as a creature?
No, I was not treating them as a creature.
They're individual.
I was creating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I am going to... The wizard is going to head over... wants to get somewhere where he can see the mosquitoes.
He can move and dash here.
I was hoping not to dash if I can avoid. Can
All
I
right.
see them from
Let's count it
here?
out. If we want to be like 5, 10, 15,
Yeah, can I see him
20.
from there?
From here? Kind of looks like you can.
And are they
I mean,
within 30 feet?
Ooh.
Nope. Okay. Then I got to go around the corner.
So you'll
Go ahead
dash.
and dash, yep.
The good news is there's light.
You have a torch on you, right?
Yep. Did anyone actually try to go to the mosquitoes, or
Yeah.
So they got
They
bit
got,
up, but
they got hammered.
And-
what about
Well,
with the
I
torch?
don't know
You were
about
Christian.
hammered, but
Well,
You
take some
got
Took
bit.
some
Oh, there was
damage.
already a torch over there. Took a little damage, but then there was a
poison.
poison save.
Okay. Well, okay. The dragon one. So the wizard's gonna say we have to go back. We think we have to do something with the vessels. So my dragon beast guy, who's the other one standing right there. Yeah. So he will try to swim. He'll swim across with the torch, keeping the torch out of the water, and then like try to wave the fire at the mosquitoes. And see
Nice.
if it
Make an
bothers
attack
them.
roll.
I was just trying to scare him off, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a beast man, right?
Yeah.
So
+1 strength. Sure. +1.
Okay. 18.
18. Yeah, as you swing, you feel like you're swinging through that swarm, and a bunch of them are kind of fizzling, kind of, bzz, bzz, but kind of a sizzle with the.
Yeah, I attacked them before, and I think I killed like 2 of them
Okay.
Yeah, you feel like you killed a couple.
in the swarm.
Yeah. Well, it's fire. That ought to...
Yeah. Yeah, it attracts them.
Well, then I could just stick it in the
Like a
ground.
moth,
and,
like a moth to a
I
flame.
could just stick it in the
Well,
ground and step
doesn't
back.
Smoke keep them away.
Yeah, okay, the smoke above it is.
Well,
Okay. So
I
anything
have-
else?
Yeah, so I have the other dragon one somewhere. I think he's east of those guys.
he was coming back our way.
Yeah. So he'll. I don't know.
Noel's on deck.
He's just gonna stay right where he is. And then in the other room, I've got the ape looking one.
Splish, splish, splish.
Yeah, there's a
splish.
lot of people on the island. They don't seem to be getting anywhere. So he'll come back
Climbs back
in
on.
the tunnel here. And
Where'd you like to end up?
I'll just stay there.
Okay. Noel? You're surfing on the back of the
Yeah.
turtle.
So my turn is there with them.
All right.
The beast man.
Yeah.
He's going to move to as far away from everybody else as possible. So
Like
that
here?
yeah. And hold the dodge action.
Kind of just dodging around. Okay.
Yeah.
Christian?
Duck and weave.
All right. Well, let's get the insectoid guy over on the land.
All right. Is he gonna just drop? I mean, it's like
It's a ways down.
60 feet ish. I mean, if you got to the bottom of stalactite and drop, maybe you cut it down to 40 feet. That's a long way to drop.
No, I don't want him to do that.
Attack that glob. If you got anything.
Oh, well, I guess that could
They're
be an
both up
option.
there.
So your Chip's gonna tell him to do that?
I'm underwater probably.
No, you're standing on the back.
Yeah, you're surfing the turtle.
You're surfing the turtle, man.
Knock that thing down.
And it's kind of like what thing?
I don't know if you can see it yet.
Yeah, because you're in a forest of these stalactites.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, I don't want him to drop and get wrecked.
Yeah, 40 feet is quite a fall.
Yeah, it is. No, I don't want to do that. Well, then I guess he's going to scout for where can he get down? Or is it a 40-foot drop in the water? I mean, that's still going to hurt.
40 feet drop in the water is. I'll give you half damage.
It's all about the dive.
Yeah. Cannonball! You know,
I mean, it's an island. It's as drawn. You
Yeah,
can
right.
come down a wall and be on the outside.
yeah.
I forgot this leans back. Oh, dangerous.
Yeah. Okay. Well, poop. I didn't think about the fact that I was putting him over something that he couldn't get down from. Duh.
Well, he's a beast man. He's not that smart.
Yeah. But I'm supposed to be.
I don't know. I still think it was a good idea.
Right up until then.
Right up until that moment.
Huh. Here's a thought. This magical force field that's slightly above the ground. I wonder, would that break his fall?
Well,
You could
take
try.
You take damage.
He doesn't know that.
Oh, that's true.
I said it. I don't know if he was in the room.
Yeah, exactly.
If I didn't, Beastman wasn't.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was a cushy force field or. Yeah, no. All right, never mind. Dang it.
You could aim for the blob of all the eyes.
Oh, yeah. That's just going to wreck him. I don't want to do that.
Probably.
I don't want to wreck my piece guy. We're not here to wreck these guys. You know what? Send him back. We'll send him back over this way. Yep.
Okay.
So that he can eventually make his way down to the path. And that's him. Farmer guy. Send him around the horn. I want him beyond the snake man, but not too close to the blue guy, so he can be back up to Ken's crew. Nope. North. There you go. Okay. And then dwarf guy is going back for the tubes. Where am I gonna go?
Where's your dwarf guy at?
That's a great question. Where is my dwarf guy? He should be somewhere. There he is.
Isn't that him right there?
Yep. All right. So he knows he needs to head back for the tubes.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, I'll go with this crew. And yeah, there.
All right.
That works. That's everybody.
Ken.
Blacksmith and Beastman or Beast Elephant will duck into the corner to let the turtle and Chip pass. So they'll swim up into that corner.
Which corner?
Right up
oh
there.
yeah, kind of
that,
pull.
that little alcove.
Yeah. Okay.
Try to get room.
Yeah.
And then the barber, because no help is coming. Is starting to freak out a little bit.
I don't think anybody noticed or knows.
I know it's very bad. Yeah, I think he's gonna start to try to like ditch his armor and see if he can get out of it fast enough.
All right. We let the dwarf do it the other day. So
Had to roll well though.
let's see. How should we? I don't remember what I did for the dwarf to let you do that. It probably feels like there was a luck check involved. There's always a luck check involved. I think we're gonna have to do the fate thing here. Fate check and get armor off in time. And
Yes is favorable.
yeah, but I'm gonna say it's got to be very unlikely. Yes is favorable. Chaos factor is at least a 5. And let's see what happens.
No. No.
How many? Well, put it in other ways. How many turns does it take to get armor off?
Usually it's like 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's not a short thing.
Donning and doffing armor.
I think it probably depends as well. What armor are we talking about?
Yeah, let's say it's a scale mail shirt. There's probably buttons and stuff.
Laces.
Yeah, so I mean, and they're probably in back, and he's trying to get it off and just wiggle out of it. I mean, your mace is gone, right? You've dropped the mace. You've sunk back to the bottom.
Well, luckily I was only 3 feet up, so.
Yeah, there was no damage from that. You just sink back to the bottom. Yeah, but it's only been 20 seconds technically, right? And so, what is your fortitude? Your strength
My fortitude.
and your stamina. What are those?
Stamina. Stamina is an 11.
And your stamina is 11. What's your strength?
13.
All right. So 11 and 13 is 24. 240 seconds. That sounds like a good for someone that isn't normally in water. 240. How many minutes is that? 4 minutes.
That's a lot.
That's a pretty. We'll call that pretty generous, right? But still, after 4 minutes, you're struggling between the franticness of being underwater and stuck. You're unable to get your armor off in that amount of time because the fate told us so.
Yup.
All right. So I think he's kind of stuck. That's until somebody notices he's gone. I think that's.
Oh, sad day. We barely knew you, Barber.
Are we gonna hand wave the other characters that are wearing armor that made it through the water okay?
I didn't know which ones had it.
Yeah. Like Phil and
Well,
I like our cleric.
because we did say that the first time with the barber that I missed it, and so from if Philomena has armor on, we're just gonna put this little thing on there so we know it has armor on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have fun getting back.
Have fun getting back. And you might be.
I guess she's taking it off.
You might be joining. Okay. That was Ken. Did you have someone else?
That was all of them.
All right. Ken, Wes, are you contemplating going back and you take off your armor?
No, I was gonna leave Philomena here.
Okay.
But I was thinking, how are we actually gonna transport water? Like, does anybody have anything for? I mean, I think the closest is.
Above the table, my answer is yes. I have a couple things.
Well,
yeah,
all
but
our
you're
clothing
correct.
is soaked.
You can bring it out.
It might take a while.
I
but-
feel like this is going a little slower than I want it to go this turn. So let's. Can we figure out a way to make this go faster? Like, your intention is to find something to do with talk about this, how to figure out water. So if we play this out, the turtle's going to go to here, and then it's going to sink under the wall, and it's.
And I'm above water.
And you're it's going to get about here and start diving, getting deeper and deeper.
Are you hanging
And
on?
I have dark vision. I don't know how that works underwater.
So you got to hang on to it as it goes under the water.
Under the water, yes.
All right,
Nice
so
with surf
it
music.
starts to go down underwater, and you can
10,
see.
15 feet.
Yeah, so about 15 feet.
It's about where I'm going
All
to...
right, and it starts heading toward a dark tunnel. The question is,
I can see it.
you can see it?
All right.
Are you
I took a
gonna?
deep breath when it went in.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna go for it. But as I feel like it's going down, I'm gonna reach in my backpack and throw a begging bowl over towards
Okay.
the cleric.
It's a wood
land
begging
somewhere.
bowl.
Yeah.
If you miss, it's gonna
Right.
float. All right, and the rutabaga farmer certainly saw that. All right, as you float underneath here and out of sight.
Does anybody else have, I guess, while they're doing that, anything else for water?
So just a minute, not a minute,
Less than-
10 seconds.
got a rope
It's
and
in this tunnel, and then you sense an opening above you,
sponge.
but it's
Pelt.
going to continue underneath. Do you want to
Pelt is
let
like
go
leather,
and
right?
float up, or do you want to continue with it?
Yeah.
Do I see anything like that?
All you sense is there's opening at the top.
But it's small. But it's a small one.
No, it's big enough for you to fit in.
Right. But it's not like a cavern I just came from. It's like a tunnel up.
All you see is about
Just from what I've
we'll
seen.
call it less than 10. It's more than 5, less than 10
Yeah.
hole above you.
I'll stay.
So you got to continue holding on. All right, that's where we're going to end with you for now. All right. So in the spirit of taking a couple turns at a time to speed things up.
And he's going to continue to dash the beast man.
Continue to dash.
Dodge.
Yeah. So, but this thing's going to continue to chase him.
Right. My goal is to distract that guy for as long as I can.
Yeah. So as you move around, And so if we continue, so 4 times, yeah. So we're gonna do 4 checks. This is not a D20. This is a D16 plus 1, and first one. 12's gonna hit.
Okay, Beastman.
It's gonna hit. So this time
It hits target.
it hits it, and the torch goes out. The target was but your collateral damage, which is a D4.
Still dodging.
Well, it hit, and as part of the result of the splash of the acid, the glob, you are hit in as part of that for a D4 damage. 1 point of damage.
All right.
And this torch is now gone. And it's dark in this room again.
Well, that sucks.
Except for the dim.
Except for the fairy.
Yeah.
The fairy
So-
lights.
What happens if I paste? All right, and what if I do this? Token and light, and change this to 5, 5, and why don't we just do this to that? Update token, close.
Nice.
Now you can't see all the
Dude,
characters.
on the fly.
Yeah,
Good job.
nice. Does look good.
Yeah, well, I could change the token too, but anyway, that was the Beastman. Christian, why don't you take a couple turns for me?
Awesome. Well, let's get.
I mean, I didn't get to fully finish mine, I guess.
Oh, when?
Well, I mean, you switched to Knowles.
No, from you?
Yeah, we were talking about, like, water and how to...
Ye-
You said let's
Transport.
talk about that, and then we didn't really get a chance to talk about it because you had another idea, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. Straighten me out, guys.
We're doing this on the fly. You're trying to.
Yeah.
So, I guess this is a weird time, right?
Yeah.
I want to give everyone a chance. I want to speed things up. So,
The main thing I want to do is make sure that the other guy keeps moving.
the other guy being who?
The butcher
The butcher, on the other room.
in the other room. Yeah.
The butcher is
Just one at the
here.
back.
Yeah.
All right, so he moves through. All right, and he's gonna jump across.
Yeah, or swim across.
Swim
yeah.
across. Suck it up with the mosquitoes.
Yeah, it's just gonna
Yeah,
try
yeah.
to run through really quickly and
Yeah. So both of you, I did kind of skip their turn. You're both going to get one attack by the mosquitoes. One here. Not plus. Yeah, because they were dexterous. Roll. 7. So you're able to swat them away, and then the butcher. $18. So you're going to get bit for 1 point of damage, and I need you to make a DC 12 poison fortitude save.
9.
Yeah, so you failed. Luck, if you want it. 12 is what I said.
Yeah, I'll burn that.
Burn that luck. All right, as you guys move through. So I don't know who had that was Glenn. That's your beastman.
Yeah.
Moving you through. And
Actually, you might leave the torch there.
oh, because you dropped it. You gonna drop it there?
Yeah, and hopefully they'll.
You guys can't see.
I'm hoping they're attracted to the fire and they take care of themselves.
Yeah, but so maybe you toss it off in this corner because you don't want to leave it in your path.
No, but I liked it better a minute ago because I could see.
Yeah, so if you leave it here, you're gonna run through it to get to the.
You can step over a torch.
Absolutely, but like I said, moths to a flame.
Guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I was. Because the wizard
But
still has
he's,
one too,
he's
right?
saying that the swarm is going to be right in the path.
It's there anyway, guys.
Yeah.
You're not moving through the space without getting an attack. That's pretty much. There's
All right,
so
well,
many there.
All right, then. All right.
You just take it with you.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So you guys move forward. I mean, you don't have anything with you. You run up to the
Now, remind us, are there a lot of like loose pebbles?
Sure. No, there's here and there
Yeah.
rocks. But we already tried dropping
We
stuff in.
tried dropping a rock and a couple.
Didn't really do anything.
Right, but we didn't fill them with
Yeah.
rocks.
So, well, he's got the torch. Otherwise, he's not much help of moving the water. But you could at least bring out your clothes, I guess.
You guys start filling it up with whatever you can find, right?
So
Yeah.
once the wizard gets there, he's got a pelt. So I don't. That's like an animal skin, right? Or a fur.
Sure.
So either it's got some skin that will actually hold water, or
So,
it could soak up a lot of
The
water. I
dwarf
think.
and the wizard are also going there. Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So you get there. You each get an attack. Yeah. You can make your swats too if you want, but
Well, I gotta roll.
Swat at the mosquitoes.
how about this beastman, Glenn? Is he coming along for the ride?
No.
All right.
So what do we add to that? Our strength?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh. 8.
Yeah. No.
19.
19. Yeah. Smack. You get a bunch. They're going to attack back. Let's see. Let's start with the dwarf.
Is there a point at which we've killed enough that the swarm goes away?
Doesn't seem like it. There's like an endless supply of mosquitoes. Have you ever noticed there seems to be an endless supply of mosquitoes? They don't do a lot of damage. Just 1 point.
Well, when you only have 4 to start.
In D&D, maybe not so big a deal.
Yeah.
DCC, much bigger deal.
Ouch.
Make that 2 points.
Yeah, make that.
And I'm done.
Dwarf, you took 2 points of damage.
Holy crap!
For mosquitoes.
Poison.
Those are
They
nasty.
get you right on your eyelids.
Don't give me shade here. And I need a poison save.
Swell.
Mosquitoes of unusual size.
Is there- is
Flor-
that- is
Florida
that-
mosquitoes.
What do I? And what would I add?
DC 12, Fortitude.
14.
See, how far are you into your recording? Because
15.
I'm going to have to get the girls to say, hey, Dave said shade.
15.
Good enough. Because you say it and they roll their eyes or something.
Oh, well, it's just modern kid words. They always like, you can't say that, Dad. That's weird.
And then Glenn said fire. But he was actually talking about fire.
Same.
All right, Glenn. We need to tech you for a point here.
You
Let's
don't
see.
have to.
I
Oh,
imagine,
it fails.
imagine that's what the mosquitoes look like.
Death.
There you go. Nice. Yeah.
Giant.
I mean, it is taking up. All right. So you guys are with them. You guys are all there by the.
Yep. I'm using my back. Well, yeah, using my pelt to try to get water. in
You
there.
guys fill those canisters with random stuff.
Water, rocks, whatever.
Yeah, it's done.
And well, did anything happen? Yell back.
Whisper down the lane.
Well, I guess first off, do they hear us?
If you hadn't stood on the ledge and yelled through
I feel
that
like
way,
I feel like in a cave.
Sure.
Yeah.
You run up here, Ricola! And the beastmen's hear you. No, it didn't work. That's not the solution they were looking for.
fill the and the canisters are like attached to the walls, right?
Yes.
They're-
Yeah. Okay. I think unless anyone need to do something before I move on. I don't know if I've skipped people. Boy, I feel bad for.
Ken would be next. If we were
That's
staying
more
there.
like it.
Yeah, Ken. It's a bad day in the neighborhood. Do you have another character or another? Who else is yours here?
He's got the blacksmith.
Yeah, I've got the blacksmith and the beast man.
Yeah, what are they doing?
They're swimming along. They want to get to the opening.
They come to this opening.
Yep.
All right, let's just follow
Of
that.
course,
Through.
our torchlight is
Oh yeah,
pretty lackluster.
yeah. I mean, you just really can't see. You get to hear,
Yeah.
and I don't even remember. Oh yeah, it's a dead end.
Well, you can get out and dry off for a bit.
Oh no. That's,
Well, isn't that a pocket?
So,
Switch your. Yeah.
all right. So you come to a wall. It's a dead end. Now there's nowhere to stand there,
Right.
but you did pass something a few feet back. Yes.
Well, that's all I was saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he's looking right.
First things first, though, the elephant is gonna, stick his trunk out of the water, and then is gonna feel down below, because this is where the turtles are coming from. They think.
Absolutely, a turtle did come from that direction.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
curious if there's an opening like there was at the other end where
Yep.
they were going.
Absolutely. You take a deep breath and sinks down. The trunk's out of the water, and he feels down there, and kind of with his feet almost, he can feel like there's a ledge that a tunnel underneath there somewhere.
Okay. Good enough. Then I'll come back to the surface and then hop back to dry land.
So you want to be like here, or
Yep.
you want to go all the way back to the main island?
No, there for now.
All right.
And then they'll hop to the other side. Basically, trying to scout, see what's going on.
All right. You kind of go from both sides. You look at both sides, and they seem like these little alcoves. It'd be really fun to put a monster in those spots, but
I didn't.
I didn't.
That we know of. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
The wall emerges a
Until the
wall.
orange one comes out the wall.
Now with his armor and weapons,
And a flail.
ready for a fight. Yeah. Soaking wet, mossy flail.
All right. Noel,
Yes, sir.
you keep floating, and a few seconds later,
Technically, it's Wes.
what about Wes?
It's his turn.
The order.
No, we have not been going in order.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right? Right?
Yeah, it's
Well,
fine.
we gave
Keep
that
going.
up.
It's been a while since we, yeah.
So a few more seconds go by, and you come to another one of those holes.
Maybe 20 seconds.
Maybe a little more, but yeah,
I'm just trying to keep a.
yeah.
All right.
So again,
nothing up there. Just a 10-foot opening, 5-foot opening.
from what you can tell,
Yeah, I'll just keep going. Just trying to get a little nervous.
in a few more seconds. God bless America. You come to here. Another opening, a little bit bigger this time.
Does it come up for air?
It doesn't seem to need to.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna. It's now what, 30, 35 seconds?
Sure. Yeah.
I figure I got a minute and a half. All right, I'll wait. I'll stick with him. Take the tour.
All right. At this point, I'm sorry. I have.
You don't have to be sorry.
Yeah. So,
You're trying to navigate this light thing, and
well, the light's not the problem. It's clicking on the characters.
Yeah.
Because they keep disappearing.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
And seeing the map. So this is where I have it going off the map.
Oh well. You can say he comes up for air, and I get
No.
it.
So after about 30 seconds, he continues down a tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And the question is, do you let go and swim back? I mean, it's the tension in your
Yeah,
chest.
I said I was nervous
Yeah.
at that point. So yeah, 30 seconds, and I'm starting to feel it, and I don't see any sense of him slowing down or going up. So,
Yeah.
I'll dump and make way for that.
Yeah. All right. You swim back to this first one.
And a swarm of mosquitoes.
No, not quite. But you pull yourself up. Which way would you like to pull yourself up? Toward the top or toward the bottom?
Bottom.
Okay. Oh, some happy mushrooms up there.
Are they illuminated?
No. I mean, you just have your dark vision. You have dark vision 30 feet. Dwarf has dark vision 60 feet.
I will go up there and cut off a sample.
Yeah, it feels like a mushroom.
I'll put it in a
Put it in a pouch.
pocket.
You're not
Maybe
gonna-
something to fill up the...
You're not going to just eat it?
No, definitely not going to eat it. But I do see something else.
Oh, yeah, you see something scurrying toward the bottom of the screen.
No. I believe the real word is nope.
Don't want to go that way?
Nope. Is it still my turn? Or are you going to... That's a couple turns.
All right. Moving on to other people? Sure. Who should we go to? These people are... Philomena? I haven't talked to you for a while.
I feel like Philomena would be taking off her armor right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you spend a few minutes taking off your armor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think that's... You've been doing that. Your armor's off. All right? And Ken, I'm afraid the barber's bit the dust.
Yep.
As you're taking it off, you see this bubble. Bloop, bloop. And as it blurps, it goes,
Oh.
If only people are paying attention.
If only.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. We're
I
all
mean,
in different rooms.
yeah,
we
we-
assume the barber's probably just stood back in the other room.
Yeah, we've
right?
split the party a few ways here.
Right.
Yeah, and
Definitely not
the
his fault for not thinking to check how deep the water was before jumping in.
Look
I
before
mean
you
there is that.
leap. Lost our rope and our 10-foot chain.
But you know what? I'm not sure it would have mattered if it was 15 or 40 feet. If you're stuck at the bottom, you're stuck at the bottom.
Yeah. We can
Yeah.
drown in 2 inches of water, right?
All right, so you've taken off your armor. What are you going to do? You have a snake man here. You have the rutabaga farmer here. You're part of this decision, Christian. The stasis field is solid, and there's no wavering.
I guess, above the table, and for the sake of, actually making progress, this is a puzzle, right?
Well, yeah. The puzzle with creatures all around, yeah.
Right. So we need to figure out what's the code for the colored, right?
You've only started to explore the caves.
Right.
Okay. Fair.
We found the treasure and we found the combination lock. Now we gotta figure. Now we gotta find the combination.
Does the
We've had the turtles give you the clue that there's tunnels all through here.
Right.
okay?
I mean, the
One of us knows it.
Well, it's on
there's more than one of you know that there's tunnels. The
the beast man, the
The
elephant
problem,
beast man.
the
knows
problem
too.
is light.
yeah, that makes it spooky.
Well, none of us can see.
Or very few of us can see. I can dwarf can see.
Torches don't work well when wet, so it's not like we can swim with the torch and then relight it.
At least not readily.
Unless you do something about that. I don't know. Could you? Is there something you could do about that? I don't know.
So, what'd you say?
Is there something we can do about
The lack of light.
Blow a hole in the ceiling? I don't know.
So
I can make it darker.
Remember
I could
that
set off my
No, is it just him?
pyrotechnics.
You can actually reverse a spell, like mending becomes breaking.
A
Where's
wizard
that?
Can?
It's in the rules.
Well, there's some fine print for you.
Yeah. So darkness could become light.
see, that is something D&D could do. That would be nice. I think that would be
That'd be
cool.
But I think it's
There'll be an awesome
there's-
sorcerer. You spend sorcerer point and you.
Well, remember I told you your lay on hands, you could actually do damage.
Yeah, you said that.
I don't remember that
Anyway,
for whatever reason.
All right, is somebody picking up
But-
that beggar's bowl?
yeah, the farmer picked up the beggar's bar.
Right, just
Yeah.
point of clarification.
So we have the farmer, we have the snake man, and we have Philomena. You've taken off your armor. It's dark in here. All you have is the light of this thing. You can see the light, a torch light coming from the entrance from which you came.
I am a bit stumped.
As you ponder,
Ideas? I guess this is a good like, hey, let's take
Well,
a time out.
I have
and,
an
like,
idea above the table, but my characters don't know about it.
that is a part of the game too, right?
Yeah.
When you get in a puzzle, it's not all just your character. I mean, you have, as a player, have to figure out a little bit.
We'll
And
be
the-
here for 3 weeks if we don't. So let's.
I think we need to put the mushrooms in the containers.
Well, there was also the item the thing that you saw, your beast man saw
What did he see?
when we first came in. The slide goes down, but then there's something off to the right. It was either you or Christian's character.
It was you.
Your guy went to the right.
Your flying guy, he glided over there. I don't know.
You kind of saw.
I went down.
Right, that
You
purple
s-
stuff.
you
right
saw
there at
that.
the bottom right.
Over there.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, it was
something
up
maybe
on
over
the
there.
bluff, so I don't know if I even saw it. But
Yeah.
What color were the mushrooms?
Again, that's a purple mushroom. I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
he had, and he
I
found
have
some
found a
red
red.
one.
Right, and those are the colors, right?
What
If
color
you look
was?
at the vases, those
So that's starting to make sense. What color are the
purple,
geckos?
red, green,
The geckos were
or purple.
kind of this greenish, whatever
Purple.
color that is.
Were they glowing?
No, everything's kind of that fluorescent,
Iridescent.
iridescent.
I guess what I'm wondering is, are the geckos one of the things that we need to collect?
You
and-
go get a gecko, you shove it in the pot, and nothing happens.
But that's only one of several tubes.
Yeah,
have to
we
put
don't
something in
know
each of the
if
tubes.
like
Yeah.
you have to do every tube for it to unlock or.
Oh, is one of the tubes orange? Can we get some goo off the wall?
Can you get some? Sure, you get some good. That's not the answer. When you just need to explore, guys. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so geckos aren't one of the answers.
The gecko's not. The
Goo's
gecko.
not one of the
yeah.
answers.
Leave the treasure room and go start looking around. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
but the
that
light
one way.
is. I don't have.
Light
a,
is an issue for you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a good.
Yeah. What other gear do you have?
4 gems, an iron ring that can do magic stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if we ever.
I don't remember the details of that.
Yeah, me neither.
A golden censer, 3 cones of incense. I probably would have ditched the iron coffer because that's just
Heavy.
heavy.
Yeah.
And scale mail.
Yeah, which you're taking off.
Taking off.
Yeah. I mean, you're not the only character. There are other people here
So
too.
my rhino beast man, I think he'd be moving back to this area right here. In the dark. So it'll be slow.
Yeah.
He'll take the torch with him if he can.
Yeah.
As a club, if nothing else.
All right. So he makes his way back here.
Yeah.
Philomena would as well. Are we saying it's like dark where they can't see
Well,
anything?
you have this blue here, and you have some light at this
Okay.
entrance.
So
but
light enough you could probably make your way.
yeah,
You know where to go. You'd see it.
but the in between here, it's really dark,
Right.
and you are in a cave, so it's
Yeah.
really dark. You make your way here.
Mhm.
Beastman 2,
Sure.
you're holding hands. How about the rutabaga farmer?
Holding tails.
Sure.
Can I grab it?
Back.
All right.
Not gonna wait and try to catch the 405 turtle.
Yeah. 310 to human. What?
And that's it for that room. All right. You guys back here? They've signaled back. Nope. still in stasis. Obviously wasn't. You tried a bunch of different things. That wasn't it. I think we've had enough fun with the mosquitoes. We'll clear that out.
It's only a matter of time before they killed one of us. That would have been sad. Death by mosquito.
So what's the wizard gonna do?
Well, so so help me out with some interpretation here.
Mm-hmm.
So I have this spell called rope work,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's got the bad things happen if you roll low, and then 1213 is the caster summons a rope of up to 100 feet in length from nowhere. The rope remains in existence for 1 turn. And then the rest of them all say the caster summons a rope as above.
Yeah, so you summon it from nowhere.
Okay, and then you think it's just talking about the rope, not the 1 turn part. That's right.
Well, does it? It would be 1 turn unless it states otherwise.
It says it casts it as above for 1 turn.
Yeah,
which
and
was
then this
above.
one, the next one, the rope takes 1d4 rounds to arrange itself,
Okay.
and then it's gone.
After 1 turn.
What's a
That's what
turn?
I-
So
Well, a turn
it
and a
takes
round are
yeah.
the
So
same
it
thing.
takes the time to form itself. It's that shape for 1 turn,
1 round.
one round.
Are those the same thing?
I'm
Turn and a round are the same thing in this game?
I'm gonna say yes. It sounds like it to me.
So to me, a turn would be from the end of your round to the beginning of your next round.
Okay.
Right. That's how I'd interpret it.
So yes, round is different than a turn, but
How else would you interpret it?
Well, I don't know if one is just my turn versus.
Oh, each person has a turn.
That's how it is in 5e.
A turn.
Each person has a turn, and everyone's turns make a round.
All right. Well, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense too.
I mean, because later on, it's like the rope can be. You can point in a direction. The rope can be climbed. The rope can be this or whatever. But if it only lasts for 1
What was the original?
round, the first one said 1 turn.
Read what it actually says.
The caster summons a rope up to 100 feet in length from nowhere. The rope remains in existence for 1 turn.
Yeah, and it's been
I'm just
said,
trying.
I think I would say from the time you create it till it comes back to you. Right? That gives
makes
everybody
sense.
a chance to use
But
it,
if
climb.
if it talks about it being manipulated on further turns later on, then that to me says for the lowest level it only lasts 1, but for the higher level castings it lasts longer.
Yeah,
Or-
but it's not.
or does
but
it
it's
go away?
But it's more.
Well,
about
yeah,
the roll.
and this one says the rope
It's now on screen.
stays in this
For those who
position
care.
for 1 turn and then it falls to the ground. So that's
I can continue to explore where you guys figure that out.
that's right. So basically, it's where it says the rope is summoned as above. Is it just talking about the summoning sentence?
It's just
Or the
talking
part
about
about how
this.
long-
It's just saying this right here.
That whole thing.
Yes.
So it only but then it says it sticks around for it takes 4 rounds to arrange itself.
And then it would stick around. Or
Remaining in existence isn't summoning in my mind. That's unsummoning or
That's when it
ending the
disappears.
spell, right?
That would make more sense to me. That
You're going to cast it. It's going to stick around for everyone to use it. After it's done moving itself around, it's going to stick around so everyone has a chance to use it. That's what I'm thinking.
In my mind, the duration is specific to each one of these.
Does it?
so the remains in existence only applies to the 1213. That would make more sense to me. Because like this one says, it stays in where you put it for a round and then it falls down. But it doesn't say
Yeah, and like
It
14,
disappears.
14,
All
17,
right.
it doesn't disappear.
All
but
right.
it takes
So
a
the summoning
while.
only was referring to the first sentence. The caster
yeah.
summons a rope from nowhere.
Yeah.
It summons it in the same way, but this
And
one
then-
clarifies it lasts for
okay.
1 turn. These don't.
Okay.
So these don't say 1 turn anymore. So it just exists.
okay. So
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
all right. So So if somebody else comes swimming with me to hold the torch, so I could bring my dragon, give the torch to the dwarf. Wizard and dragon dude are going to go swimming down here.
Okay. Dwarf's going to come over here to give you better light. Yes,
And-
fair enough.
And my beast man,
Dwarf, is that okay?
Sure.
my dragon beast man is
This
down here
guy?
in the south
With this one.
with his torch is going with him.
All right.
Butcher gonna go with him.
Butcher.
Butcher gonna go
Oh,
with him.
yeah.
All right.
Otherwise, you're in the dark.
Yeah.
All right.
He's in the water with the wizard.
He glides down, and he's in the water
Or-
with the wizard, swimming.
All right. So, wizard's going to try to cast rope
Keep
work.
the butcher with him.
All right.
And since I'm level 2 now, I get to add +2 to this, yeah?
Is that what it says? I have to look up the rule.
Were you a +1 before?
Yeah.
You're +2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was your level.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
All right, come on, be good. Crap.
What'd you roll?
A 10. Okay, well that would be a 10, so I could burn 2, although as we've read, Gloriana doesn't like it when I do that.
Yeah. Well, lean into it. It's supposed to be fun, man.
How much do you want it?
All right. So,
So it's. You can always cast it again in another turn. You just
it's true.
then
Yeah.
you can hopefully roll better. But and if you use the burn, at least you don't lose the spell.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. So, I got 100 feet of rope, but that's all it is. So I'll hold on to one end of it and try to throw most of it up. Throw it up there.
Okay.
And hopefully the
so
bulk of it
you're
goes up there,
about here
it'll
at this
stay.
point.
Yep.
And he's come.
You don't even have to throw it, do you?
This is
Can you
15
summon it
feet
in
up.
any
We
way
said.
you want.
Not the way I rolled it.
Oh, okay.
I got 100 feet of rope.
All right.
Sorry, I checked out at some point.
So, give me a luck check. Roll underneath your luck.
And now I get the high one. Nope.
Yeah. So you throw it up there and it just slides down the edge and back into the water.
Okay, now I got to find the stuff about how she doesn't like me to use my spell burn. Where was that?
Meanwhile, while he checks that out, I think we're gonna go back to.
Thank you.
Chip?
I see the long hallway. and
Yep.
I'm gonna take it.
You gonna take the long hallway?
Yeah. Ooh, it's
Oh, there's a turtle on the edge.
Myrtle. All right, I'm gonna. I know. I'm gonna see if he'll give me a ride.
But from here,
Stroke him nicely.
you can kind of see that on the other side of the water, there's a landing that seems familiar.
Oh, it looks the same. It's gray and watery.
Yeah, if you've been turned around,
Yeah.
do you actually recognize it? As you get close, it flops into the water, and it starts to sink. Do you grab on?
Oh yeah.
All right,
I'm going for a ride. I want to get around the scene as much as I can.
all right.
Kind of wish I'd gotten off at the first stop.
Boom. And this is a little bit longer this time, as it floats and floats, and it comes up in a big chamber.
Oh, okay.
You see
If he goes back for the hole that I went in originally, I'll stick with him. But if he goes in a different direction,
He's going this way.
yeah, I'm gonna drop off. So at least I know where I am.
Why? You float to the.
I'm going to go back into that hole that I came out of the first time and go to that first place. Oh, I know, dude.
God bless America. Damn it all. All right, so this is why I don't do Fog of
I
War.
say you can turn it off if it. I mean,
Well, I can't turn it off now because I don't have
It's all
no.
set by character, right?
Yeah.
Don't even bother. Dude, just take me through it.
Yeah. All right. You come to this first room because you've been down this path before. And you raise up, and there.
Holy moly!
You see this 4 eyes pop out. Poop, 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 poop. And you see a red crystal.
Grab the crystal.
Yeah. I'll try to, as quickly as possible, grab a quick crystal. As slow, I guess not quickly. I'm gonna look and see this scenario. Is it look threatening, or does it look like all the other ones kind of just like?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be bugging you.
I won't try to get any closer to it, but I'll just try to get to the crystal.
So you go to the crystal. You grab it with your hand. It's a rock.
Right.
It's fixed into the wall.
So I'll take my my dagger and just try to pry off a small couple stones.
Yeah. You break off a piece. Tuck it in your pouch.
I'll go back the way I came.
Come back here.
And my goal is to get back to everybody else and kind of give them the mushroom, give them the...
All right. We're going to put you here.
Starter.
And we're going to go back and check on them. Is there anyone here that hasn't had a turn that wants to... I don't feel like I've talked to you in a while, Christian. What are you doing? And Ken, I don't feel like I've talked to you in a while. Christian, so you see the wizard going off, and he summons a rope and he throws it up to no luck. That's what your dwarf sees. Your rutabaga farmer's pretty close.
Put the farmer with the dwarf. And where'd my insectoid guy go? He's been crawling around the ceiling for who knows how long.
Yeah, he's over here somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, we'll keep him handy. You know what? No, let's dash him over to where rope guy is, and
there you go. You do have a guy that can climb walls.
Oh well, shit.
Oh, and there's purple gems and mushrooms and stuff. So I could, again, depending on how much you want to. Maybe the idea being that he could climb down the wall to where they are and drag the rope back up.
You
in due course.
You get over there, and a rope hits the ground somewhere near you and slides down, and you decide to look over the edge, and hey, there's Notting Elf down there.
Okay, well.
We're not doing turns, we're just...
Not really.
Throw it again.
Oh, I'm throwing it to him again?
No, I'm throwing it up at you.
Oh, okay.
Smack.
Oh, but then it disappears.
No.
Because it only lasted one round. I mean, seriously, God, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, he's in position if they do it again.
All right. That's cool. Ken, what are you doing?
Okay, so these guys would like to continue their searching.
Oh, yeah.
There's no real light source, so it's going to be kind of stumbling in the dark. But they felt a way around this cavern, and I don't think they found anything.
So, in this, where they're standing at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just kind of smooth cave walls.
Alright, so they're going to swim across to the other side, because there's no light going into that one. So they want to see what they can find.
And it's just the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, nothing there.
Shame. Alright, they'll start coming back to civilization then.
Alright, you're going to make your way out to everyone else.
Am I hearing the echoing in the
and
cavern?
The southern route. So they do a full loop of the island.
Yeah. Yeah, and Chip, you hear some sloshing in the water, and you see them kind of going along the wall, kind of because they can't see nothing, right?
Watch out! Ooh!
I shouldn't have done that.
It's a piranha.
Did you guys see the shark?
Yeah,
Do you hear the cellos?
and
It's
so
shark. I thought it was a crocodile.
somewhere below you,
No.
the fish, the turtle dips down below and swims underneath you.
Does he come up with a barber?
No.
The barber stuck between his teeth.
And you guys come up. Oh no. Hold on. Phew. There's certainly a better way to do this, and I just don't know what it is. All right. Chip, you make your way that way too?
Sure.
All right. It's crowded over here. Oh, Philomena, you no longer
I
have
was gonna say, what
armor.
about filming?
I would tell them that, hey guys, I got some stuff. I got some red mushroom and a red crystal.
Great. Let's go put them in the.
Get it in the tube.
All right. You guys go do that. Meanwhile, over here, or Wes, I haven't talked to you in a while. What's Philomena doing?
Philomena's.
You just heard them say that, so you go with them to put it in there, or you go?
I forget. Does this go anywhere?
I don't know what this is.
This way.
Is that connected by land or are we?
Which way? This way?
Yeah.
No.
This way?
I don't know if anybody actually
know
went
what?
I've
Philomena's
been there,
been
but I
down
wouldn't-
here. So Philomena's been here.
where the mosquitoes were.
Where the
Right.
mosquitoes
I
were.
don't
Yeah,
know if
so-
anyone actually went around the corner.
Yeah, I don't think we ever saw past here.
Okay,
Sure.
but she knows. Okay, yeah.
You know, the water continues
The
that
water
way.
continues. Yeah. So she would. Well, she. Are there any torches here? Where's the light coming from?
So the dwarf has a torch.
Yeah.
We're down to one torch.
We had
Yes.
two.
Two.
But there were
Mine went out and Philomena's went out.
But you pulled another one. You had three makeshift.
We added
and
a
you,
fourth.
And you had
And
one
we
on
lost,
your,
Yeah,
we lost
I pulled
two.
So there was.
but he had one on his person.
Yeah. And I lit it and gave it to the beast.
Right, we had three. We had a fourth.
Yeah.
Right.
We
Yeah,
lost
back
two.
Yeah. So you have
Got
two. Yeah. Philomena, Snake Man.
My problem is I have two red things and only one red vase. So
Oh,
But it said to fill them.
what do you have?
I have a red mushroom and I have red crystals.
Is it a red mushroom? I thought it was purple.
It was red.
It was red. Okay.
It was pink.
Pink?
Whatever.
I guess it is pink.
All right. I mean, you would call that a light red, okay?
I mean, pink is light red, so.
Is it really bouncy? When you step up, do you go boing?
You didn't try to eat it. You never know. I am a 80s guy, 90s guy.
I do have a +3 handle poison.
Philomena would like to explore more, but we need light. So she will invite. Who did you say had the torch?
The dwarf.
The dwarf. To explore the other direction.
Dwarf?
That group has gone that way.
There's a torch down here already.
Yeah. What say we go this way?
All right. Better than being standing here.
You come over here.
So that gives us red, pink, and purple.
So as you
right?
pass the crowd, you hear Chip saying, "If anybody says let's go into a cave, say no."
All right.
The turtles are really nice though.
It's a cool effect. All right, so you guys are gonna make your way down here, and you're gonna find that the water stops at a wall, but there is some land off to the left.
And can I climb up?
Yeah, so you can swim over there with the torch like they were doing on the other side.
Yeah.
So the dwarf and Philomena go that way. Let's start moving people that way. All right. Here's what we do.
I would even tell whoever's around me, hey, I found myself in a cave that had
Ta-da.
3.
Fixed. Fog of War and lighting was fun, but not
You
fun.
just need to see if you can configure it so that some of the tokens are always available.
Yeah. All right, so you guys go over here. Philomena's with them.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is going with them?
Maybe get some monkey man with him.
Ape dude.
Yep.
All right. Anyone else?
I was muted. Elephant guy and blacksmith will go with them.
Elephant guy. Blacksmith. Anyone else?
Negatory, I'm going back to drop things off.
Chip and horny dude. What? And Snake Man? Ruckus is here?
I was just gonna leave the snake man there. I mean, that we already have
Alright.
a plenty big party.
All right. So these two, anyone going with Chip and Rhino guy? Like Rutabaga Farmer or Beastman?
Farmer's gonna stay with the other crew.
How high? So at the east end, how high is that ledge?
This ledge right here?
Yeah.
Very high.
15 feet.
Okay.
I mean, 15, that's pretty
Yeah.
tall.
No, it's just so there's no way you could like jump from that one and fly over there or anything. It's just
Who?
So-
This guy?
the other one, like
the
him.
other one.
But
No.
Okay.
This is much lower.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So you guys are investigating. Anyone else going here that I haven't moved over here?
Negative.
All right. And we have Chip and Rhino guy. They're going. Anyone else going with them? Don't think so. All right. We have Snake Dude staying put. We have Beastman staying put. We have Rutabaga Farmer staying put. We have Butcher Dude staying put.
I thought the butcher was gonna go with the rest of them.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go. Man,
That's your guy, Wes.
Yeah, he was tagging along with that group.
I don't know which that group that is.
The purple.
the other side.
This
no,
one?
No.
The other
Other
one.
way.
All right, the other side. All right. So you come over here, maybe.
All the way over. They're in the water. He's in the water.
You're in the water with them.
Yeah, I mean, he had followed.
Okay. All right. Okay. 4 groups. We only split the party 4 ways. All right.
In fairness, there's like a bunch of us.
Yeah. All right. So you guys, insect dude is looking down at you from 15 feet above. What are you gonna do?
Can he see it? What's going? Can you see up there?
No.
All right,
Well,
then-
I should say there's a soft glow. Do I have a torch? Let's make this thing glow a little bit. So, light, 5 feet, very bright, 5 feet. A little bit of a glow.
Okay. I could throw the torch up there, I guess, if he think it would
Just-
help. But
Toss it down to us.
I just wonder if he can see what he's doing.
Well, you can see it. It's glowing.
Yeah.
You can-
Okay.
And as you're over there, you hear a voice in your ear, the insectoid. Who's the insect? Who am I talking to? Quite a predicament you have us.
No.
Your friends' problems would all go away if they would just eat a bit of the purple worm, purple mushroom, purple mush.
He just told you to eat him.
You look very tasty today.
Purple mushroom. Mushroom. mushroom.
So I'm assuming, even though Beastman is beast-like, he understands the word?
And you need... Where's my... To make a will save.
Awesome.
For Beastman?
Charming.
Just roll d20. Yeah, you don't have any will.
And -1 according to this.
Oh, okay.
According
Yeah.
to your table.
Yeah.
So that's a 3.
Yeah. You completely believe this guy.
Okay.
So you run over and you grab a handful of mushrooms, and he goes, hey guys, trust me, you really want to, you should eat these. He throws it down to you.
Swell.
What's it do if you eat it?
It helps.
It's going to take care of all of our problems.
Now, has Ant-Man eaten any yet?
Oh, he's holding one, and he
Yeah.
and you all have them. So why don't you go ahead and eat one?
All right. He'll take a bite out of the magic purple mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I failed my will save, so he's
I'm sorry. I am dumb. You don't say anything. You say,
right.
and he's pointing at you, and he's motioning to eat it, and now you eat it.
Right.
No words were said.
Okay.
He can't talk,
Right.
but you can understand. You can understand the words being told to you.
Okay. All right.
You understood with perfect clarity.
Yeah. Well, so now we're watching him eat it.
You're watching him eat it, and you, with all your gear, shrink to 12 inches.
So he is Ant-Man.
He is Ant-Man.
Yeah.
No, because you sprout wings.
You're the wasp.
You're a mosquito. You just killed the whole party earlier.
So, but now your maximum damage from melee or missile attacks is 1. That's the most damage you can ever do.
Okay.
And this lasts until you roll a 1 on any die that I would ask you to roll, that you would roll through the normal game.
Okay.
So you watch him take a bite of this.
And now he's
I'm 12 inches tall and I fly.
You turned into a fairy.
One less.
Well,
and gained, dark vision, right? That's part of this.
No.
Now the fact
No.
that the fairy was so attractive becomes important.
I think Dragon Beastman would eat it too. Because, hey, at least I get wings to work.
Yeah. Same thing happens.
Oh, hand the torch to the wizard and then do that. And then he eat it.
Nice save.
And he'll fly up there.
You fly up there. Wizard, butcher.
Would you like some fairy mushroom? Butcher?
Would the butcher eat the mushroom? I don't know if he would.
Doesn't have to.
I think the butcher would probably stuff it in his pocket or something.
In the water?
Yeah, that's, a problem.
It is a mushroom. It's not going to dissolve like bread.
Right.
Right.
I don't know. You've been swimming for a few minutes now. Probably getting pretty tired.
Did he threw down enough for
Yeah, one for each of
both
you.
us? Okay, yeah. So the wizard will save it, but I don't want to turn into a fairy right now.
Okay, he'll take a bite.
Oh, you're going to?
You are now flying.
Yeah. Okay.
In butcher.
You go up in there too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The snake makes attack on the insectoid. And it has advantage on its attack
Because of its size.
because it likes to eat fairies. Yeah, it swallows you whole.
Okay.
We lost our wall crawler.
Yeah, the beastman's gone.
Did you read the Bible?
Yeah, truly.
This is where it all started.
Jungle Book.
Jungle Book.
Alice in Wonderland. Look at that Cheshire smile. Come on.
Okay. You guys can. Wes can still speak. But you're talking in a little voice like this.
Yee, the man.
You better only talk in a voice like that now.
It's difficult. No. I'll
Well,
stick
you
my-
just saw your colleague get eaten by this thing. You might want to take a dodge or fly higher or something.
attack
Get
it
out of
or
range.
Yeah.
The ceiling's a good 15 feet up.
Yeah. We need to grab this crystal, right? That's the
Eventually.
I think so.
So you fly up to the ceiling?
out of the way. Yeah, out of reach.
You-
But would fly to the back,
Over here?
Well, I mean, exploring, right? So does it look like that's a good way to get up?
I don't understand. Get up.
What's
You
the
are
block?
flying around in this chamber.
Yeah, but is this a wall? What is this?
So-
We're exploring here, looking for. An
So,
alternate
first of
path
all,
up.
the only thing you can see is this, right? Everything is black.
Fair.
So you can search the wall and you can see there's an opening there, right? But you can't really see down it.
And the black is just solid wall that goes to the
Yeah,
ceiling.
there's a spot solid wall that goes to the ceiling. Yeah. Beastman? Who has the Beastman?
That's
Glenn?
me.
Where does he? Where's? You just saw the insectoid got swallowed.
Yep. And so now I'm 12 inches tall,
Yep. Yep.
and this thing is a regular size, average size snake.
This is a human-sized snake. It's a
Oh.
nice.
Okay.
I mean, it's 5 feet square, medium-sized creature snake.
Wow.
Pink and pretty. Look, he's got a pretty smile.
Little smile.
I will go try to hide under the mushrooms.
Definitely has a Cheshire look, though.
Is that pink
You,
thing there too?
yeah, oh yeah. You come over here and there's this green or the pink gelatinous slime thing on the wall. You sure you want to be over here?
I could go try to hide under those mushrooms, I suppose.
And so you flutter over here.
Yeah.
All right.
But he will. Can I hold my action to attack that thing if it comes close to me?
Sure you can.
Okay.
Go
If
and do
it shows
one.
up, I'm gonna try to bite it.
Only do 1 point of damage.
What else you
He's
gonna
over
do?
point damage.
Yeah. Fly down his throat and hope he chokes on me. What else am I gonna do? So wait, no, I know. Okay, I'm 12 inches tall, so can I still break off a chunk of mushroom
Sure.
and I will hold it out in front of me?
Put it in his
So yeah, so I'm gonna. If he tries to get me, I'm gonna try to force feed it to him.
Okay. Okay. Well, that was fun.
What if you eat the purple?
The butcher will go back to the
You get
wizard.
Would that become a?
You go back to
Oh.
report what
Maybe I could become
little
so
he
small.
saw.
Maybe. Yeah. Wait.
All right.
If I become like.
Just would tell the wizard what little
Okay.
he saw.
Never be able to see me.
So this little 12-inch version of
Go
the
quantum.
butcher,
Wizard.
the
Oh,
little
sorry.
12-inch version of the wizard just
Yeah.
flew up to you.
Yeah.
And
Watch out for the torch.
Reported back what little.
Oh, the torch feels great. It's warming
Nice and
him.
warm.
I can't help
And what?
it.
And what does he say?
Reports back what
Not in that voice. He doesn't.
what little he saw. In a
What does he
high-pitched
say?
Voice.
What does it sound like?
What? Why don't you tell us?
It's your character. What does he say?
Role play.
We're gonna drop the role playing out of this game.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
So you okay? Wait. So you came back and said that
Well, I mean, just
the mushroom shrank us. Well, we knew that.
Well,
I saw
yeah,
that.
we
And
knew
the
that.
snake
The
ate.
snake ate the ant guy. Can't see a whole lot. It might be another way up there. Don't really know much.
And there's a
Purple rocks.
glowy
There's purple rocks.
Okay.
Some purple slime. More mushrooms.
And a snake.
And
Meanwhile,
the snake.
You guys are here with your torch, and you're walking down this narrow hallway, and you come to a triple T. Dwarf, you're holding the torch and leading the party. So one path has a big puddle water hole blocking the path. You can move to the right. You can move to the left.
Is that mushroom still there?
That mushroom is still there.
Well,
This
we-
mushroom, right, is still there.
Right. So we saw
Chip.
Chip with a pink mushroom already.
That's true.
Right. So
We don't need that.
go the other direction.
Left.
What is that? I don't know what that dot is. Do you want to go to the left?
Sure.
Sure.
Moving to the left, you go for a little while, and you hear the howling of wind. Ooh, it's almost like the wailing of the Wailing Cavern, right? And eventually,
Torch letters.
you see a shimmering curtain. A curtain of amazingly fluid light, not emitting luminous light, but like shimmering colors, a drapery.
It's a flashback resolve.
So which beast man do we send
Oh,
through?
So we're all out of Beastman.
No, we got two
We
there.
got two of them here.
Go lick it.
All right, elephant guy is no coward. He will go.
All right, and what's he do?
So it's just a curtain in front of us.
That's what it looks like.
Light.
Gonna use his trunk and try to move it open and see what happens.
Yeah, and as soon as you touch that curtain, it falls on top of you, and it's super sticky. And a spider falls down on top of it. This is me using web, but describing it differently.
It's a giant fruit roll up.
And he gets a surprise attack on you.
It's Jerry Garcia spider.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's wild.
Super hip, dude.
Everything in this is super hip, dude. Oh, so it seems to be as it tries to poke and prod at this thing. You are totally wrapped up in this drapery, and so you're gonna have to use your next turn to get out of it, right? But it's poking at it, but it hasn't done any damage.
It's never seen elephant beast man before.
It's you're kind of big for it, I guess.
Yeah, it's stuck on my tusks.
Dwarf, you see this. You see this large spider drop on top. The first of all, the drape falls on top of the elephant dude. Mm-hmm. A spider falls down and jumps on top of it and starts, with like a spider does, and starts poking at it. And then as it does, it's trying to hit it with its mandibles.
I hand the torch to Philomena. Hold this.
Hold my beer.
All right.
And then I will.
I mean, it's literally on top of him.
Yeah, I will attempt to poke at him with my spear, which is the only thing I got left, I think. Pokey.
Okay. Remember how your character works.
I hate the shades of gray.
You have a
Jerry
D3.
Garcia.
No, is it a D4 now? Because you're level 2.
It's a D4.
So you have a D4, and you add that to your roll and your damage.
Well, it was.
A natural 1 is still a natural 1.
No, it was an 8 on the die plus 3 for the D4. That's an 11 to hit.
11 to hit the spider. Its AC is only 10.
Awesome. And then the spear, and then I get to roll that d4 again. Nice. Well, that's a good thing. So that's 5 points.
5 points of damage. Yeah, that was a strong. You poked it in its fat back end, and this purpley goo starts oozing out of its backside.
Excellent.
I would say, yeah, Philomena, you do anything?
Still alive.
Oh yeah. There's not much room to get around him, so you're kind of, unless you have some sort of ranged attack.
Well, I was thinking of a spell.
Yeah. All right.
So I'm going to try Word of Command.
Okay.
Nice.
12 plus 3, 15. Yeah, let me read it. So the cleric speaks a powerful word that carries with it the commanding will of their deity. Creatures hearing the word are bound to obey. If it passes, obviously. It's a single word and must describe an action. So she says retreat.
Okay.
And
It gets some sort of save.
yeah, the word must be spoken in the direction that target receives a will. Well, no, sorry, because that's. Sorry, this decides what it does. And then, yeah, the target receives a will save to resist.
Now the spire has a +1 will, so we're gonna roll a d20 plus 1. You good with this?
Versus
Well,
what
your
he
Yeah.
rolled.
spell difficulty is the roll you used to cast the spell. So I think it was a 15, right?
The word of command cannot be longer in length. If the command is completely contrary to a creature's natural instinct, it receives a +4 bonus. To
It just
will.
took a bunch of damage. Retreat sounds like a
Yeah.
completely reasonable thing. And you rolled a 15 to cast a spell, I believe.
Yes, a 15 to cast.
So it needs to beat a 15 on a 1d20 plus 1.
Yes.
Natural 1. Yeah, it immediately turns tail, climbs up into the shadows of the ceiling, and runs away.
2. The word. Oh, this is very fitting. The word echoes many times.
Retreat, retreat, retreat.
We are in a cave, so.
Yeah, right.
you know,
And every other monster hears it and runs away too.
right?
Nice. Seems only reasonable.
Now, at a target within 30 feet. The creature fails its save. It must obey the command for a number of rounds equaling 1d6 plus 2.
Okay. So you spend the next couple
4
turns.
rounds.
Next couple turns freeing the elephant dude, all right, and Chip and Rhino Guy, you make your way all the way back to the canisters, and you put the crystal. Which crystal did you have?
The red crystal.
The red crystal.
Put it in the red vase.
Yep. That didn't work. Yeah.
Something happens,
Well, you fill it up. It seems appropriate.
but nothing happens. It doesn't light up or dim down.
Sure, it lights up a little bit. That's the correct answer. Yes.
And you hear,
Yeah,
yeah, there you go.
So then I'd run back to where the cliff is.
What did you put the pink? You had the pink, right?
There's no. Yeah, that was a mushroom.
Red crystal.
Right.
I put the
Right, but
red
he's
crystal
asking
in
whether
the
the
red.
pink.
Right. Did you
belongs
put the
to
pink in the pink?
There's no pink.
You put the crystal.
You
in
have
the thing, not
you put the
mushroom.
crystal in the
Oh,
crystal vase. You put the crystal in the crystal vase.
Right. Above the table, purple mushroom
That's
did something.
purple.
So
I
I
thought
imagine
that
the
was
pink
pink.
mushroom will do something too.
This is
Cure
purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my thought. Is the
kind of
pink
a
mushroom will cure
pinky
the
purple.
fairy does.
Oh,
the fairy.
maybe. Or
mushroom.
maybe it does something totally
Maybe.
different to you.
You should
Or
try.
yeah, it turns you into an alligator
You
lizard.
should try
man.
eating it.
Or it kills you.
You should try eating it.
You should try eating it.
I'm not gonna do it. Mikey, you eat it.
We have a beast man there.
All right, you've put it in there. It feels right. Now what?
I run back to the cliff and say,
I'm gonna try. You try.
and I shout.
You shout.
Look for crystals. The red crystal worked.
Worked.
So I would say these three certainly heard that. Wizard dude probably heard that. Nodding Elf, do you respond at all?
Until you're.
We found purple crystal, but we're having some trouble.
I will make my way over there then with the beast man.
You jump in the water?
Yeah. Yep. I'll use the slide.
Sure. But you end up in the water back here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if
Back over here. Glenn? Wes?
Yeah, what's that? What's
Yeah,
that?
the snake is kind of poking around there looking for you.
Yeah. If he finds me, I'm going to try to shove the mushroom in his mouth.
Are you going to go on the offensive? You should go on the defensive.
Well,
Is his mouth open? Oh, he's going to...
I mean, it's a snake.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a snake with a full mouth of teeth
Yeah.
and a mustache.
And the mustache.
it's spooky.
All right, yeah, so,
Oh, yeah.
yes, I will step in front of it. Like,
Well, you have wings, dude.
yeah.
And you sneeze in its face.
Ew, COVID! Runs away.
Yeah, so I will fly towards it.
My mushroom out.
Does it open its mouth? Like it's going to try
Yep.
to bite me?
It's gonna open its. It's gonna make an attack.
Yeah, so I'll try to throw the mushroom in its mouth and avoid it if I can.
I want some cheese.
Bank hard right.
Yeah. With my,
There I was.
Yeah,
Supreme
you try, but it swallows you too.
okay.
But that's the bad news. But the good news is
Eat the mushroom.
it transforms into a tiny flying snake.
Not a fairy.
Well, it's a tiny flying snake.
I mean,
12.
Fairyified, yeah.
I'm happy with that resolution. Flying around. All right.
Great, now it's flying.
But it's tiny and
Can't eat us.
it can't eat you, the butcher anyway. All right, Wes and the butcher. What butcher and wizard? What are you gonna do?
Well, we can explain to Chip what's going on. If you eat
Yeah.
this mushroom, you turn into a little flying fairy version of yourself, like the butcher did. But there's a snake up there eating people.
Can the butcher carry the torch?
No. No, the torch is way bigger than
We could
the 12 inches.
throw it up there if you want us to.
I'll take the torch and I'll climb up the wall.
At least give it a try.
Okay.
You float over there, grab the torch. We're gonna set the DC at 12 because this is a slimy, wet rock. In addition to being a sheer surface.
So D20 you said?
Yeah, well, D20 plus your climb walls.
Well, the wizard, you can try your
That
rope
is 21.
trick again, right?
21, yeah. So you climb up there.
Yeah.
So you're up there with the torch.
So
Do
we
I
could-
see the
we could
snake?
Pass it.
Sure.
Is it? Does it notice me or is it still looking at?
No,
It's digesting.
It definitely sees you. You're carrying a torch.
Sure.
But it's now this big.
Well, it's a foot.
Well, I want to kill
wait.
it. For sure.
The,
Stick the torch in its face.
the butcher would flitter up there.
I would like to go over there and attack it.
Laugh at the snake.
Okay.
Butcher will get out of the way and allow Chip through.
You take a step forward and you see another small butcher guy flying around your face. But
He'll get out of the way and let Chip.
All right. You go up. You see this.
Kill it with fire.
I'm sorry, guys. I need to open my pants. See how long a foot is. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
And there goes the string.
So much for that.
300 subscribers down to 20.
There you go.
Yeah, so It's within reach.
Yeah, you moved up to it.
I can melee attack.
You may melee attack it.
I'll backstab it.
There's no backstab.
Okay.
Torch it.
I gotta try.
Kill it with fire.
Attack is 15
Yeah, that'll hit.
and D4. That's 1.
1 point of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you took a point of damage.
But it's this big now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you know what?
That big.
Fine. But you only have 1 hit point.
So
I like that.
don't kill me.
It's dead.
It's got okay.
And then that's plenty of for my turn, I think. Unless you want to give me more turns to get the purple crystal.
Okay, so now that there's actually light up here,
Oh, hey, there's Crystal.
Oh, one last thing I'll do is
we already knew. it
I'll
was
take
there.
my 40-foot
Right.
rope and toss it down.
You had a rope this whole time?
I haven't been around here this whole time.
Oh, okay. So then the wizard and the beastman
No.
can climb up the rope. If you're-
Let me like get myself set because
Yeah.
I'm half your size.
So you set the torch on the ground,
Yeah, sure.
and you wrap the rope around the base of this rock,
Yeah,
and you drop it over the edge. It's 100 foot long. It's plenty.
40 foot.
40 foot?
Yeah, so
Yeah, we said it was
it's
15
close.
feet down and 15. That looks like enough. Sure.
So I was interested now that we have a torch and can see that back path. What does it look like?
A cave. So,
But like, is it flat ground? Is it sloping
yeah.
down?
So you come over here, you can
Yeah.
see the path going kind of this way, and this one is kind of just into the water.
But like a gentle slope?
It's a gentle slope.
Like someone could climb out
Like
of the water?
someone could have climbed out of the water there. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I was... I mean, he'll go back and say, you can... If you swim around, you can get up here. You don't have to climb if you don't want to.
You like swimming some more?
Yes.
Okay. Forget the rope.
Yes is a weird answer to what he said.
The wizard will go swim around instead.
All right, you swim around, you come up here. I assume the Rhino Man would follow.
Yes.
I've seen people almost die falling off of rocks.
You climb up.
Okay. And then I have between my knife and my sling, I tried to break off some purple crystal.
There you go. You take a sample of purple crystal.
Yep.
Good.
And
All right.
maybe a couple more chunks of purple mushroom
And
stick
you-
in the pouch.
All right. You take 2 pieces of purple mushroom with you. All right.
I would take a piece of purple mushroom as well.
Piece of purple mushroom.
Piece of purple mushroom.
And
All right.
I would, me and the rhino guy and whoever else wants to come would go start walking down one of those paths.
All right. You start going that way. This group. You move forward, and you hear the buzzing of mosquitoes and you see a light. I should illuminate this. A light coming from above as there's a hole in the ceiling of the cave. It shines down on this pool of water. On either side of the water is some plant life.
Carnivorous, I'm sure.
Come on. Does that look carnivorous to you?
Yes, that looks like a Venus
yes.
flytrap just waiting to eat my butt. And oh, there's a secret trap door on the floor. Okay.
Well, that was just, that was the
That
web.
looks like poison sumac.
The what?
That was the web,
Oh, okay.
just for the light
I
Oh.
like thinking
and shadow.
it's a secret trapdoor, though. Because it was a trapdoor.
It's a trap.
This door up here,
Yeah.
that was the web. So you couldn't see past it.
Right.
There was a wall there. All right, and so that's where we'll end. There's another swarm of mosquitoes, and there's another web or a curtain around the corner that you would see, as you are certainly trying to steer clear of those
Giant hornets.
giant mosquito-ish things.
Yeah, a little cartoon face like this. The bugs on the TV commercials. Wait!
Yeah.
All right. Sorry you got frustrated with the puzzle, but all it required was you guys to explore a little more.
No, I wasn't getting frustrated. I wanted to make to talk about it rather
Yeah.
than just like everybody take a turn and then just bumble around.
Yeah.
And I think we got there.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
took like okay,
Well,
let's-
while we were doing the turns, that was too slow. Kind
Right.
of giving you the groups and doing broader steps was a little bit better, I think.
and all we needed to do is just take a pause and like, okay, let's talk about this a second before we yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I felt like we got into an initiative mindset.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and I intentionally do that, but it wasn't the right thing at that time.
Well, yeah, and with only a couple of torches too, there was a lot of it looks like a dead end, or it's dark, so I don't know, and so yeah, it was a good adjustment.
These guys are just hanging out here in the middle, twiddling their thumbs, watching
Yeah.
the bugs eat the
Yeah,
dead
that
critters.
speeds things up a little bit.
Yeah.
And they were centralized, right? They can go anywhere.
Right. That's
Yeah.
the main thing. Is like we have enough people
Backup.
at the moment that we don't need 20 people in one portion of the.
No comments. I cannot believe my friends from Industry Brewing didn't leave a comment. A lot of viewers. We had at one point 3 viewers.
And then you
What?
cracked your joke in hell.
Yeah. What do you mean? That's when they tuned in. All right. Okay. Let's stop the stream and stream, and flipping over to OBS.